Console Wars the card game. Featuring more famous video games than you can shake a stick at, Console Wars finally allows you to win a war you've been fighting and probably losing on the internet your entire life. Quit being a keyboard warrior with the warm embrace of anonymity to protect you. Now you and your friends can fight on the front lines, battling for incredible franchises, exclusivity, and eventual victory. Collect some of the most famous video game franchises of all time. Protect them with loyal and frighteningly dedicated fans. Brave the volatile video game industry and claim the ultimate victory in the console wars. Your favorite video game making mega corporation needs you. Enlist today. Head to consolewarsgame.com. Pick up a copy of Console Wars the card game, outshine your rivals, and prove that your platform reigns supreme. Out now. This is XboxEra. We're an independent, community-funded publication focused on providing the best coverage and discussion of your favourite platform, Xbox. With best-in-class forums, a kick-ass Discord server, and awesome merch, XboxEra.com is your destination for the best news, reviews, and features focused on what you care about. With shows like the Xbox Era Podcast, headlines, and a whole heap of Patreon-exclusive content, we're proud to be an independent publication completely funded by you. If you value having an outlet truly focused on your preferred place to play, you can become one of the cool kids by supporting us directly via Patreon. Just head to patreon.com/XboxEra. You get cool swag and awesome perks, and we get to keep doing what we do. Become a part of the best Xbox community on the internet and help us grow even larger. Thank you for your support. Everything XboxEra does is only made possible by the growing army of incredible Patreon supporters. Our MVPs and executive producers are all incredible people, but even more so are our grand benefactors, CROCS, Assassin, and Kevin S. All of this under the watchful eye of our lovely and benevolent CEO, Torn Raptor. If you want to become part of one of the best communities on the internet, head to patreon.com/XboxEra, where your patronage can help keep us alive for another month. Hello friends, and welcome to episode 290 of the Xbox Era Podcast. We're here to discuss the latest in gaming from across this video game industry, but overall we're focused on your favourite platform, Xbox. As a fiercely independent and community-driven publication, it's only made possible by, well, you lot. So big thank you to everybody, but particularly our patrons. Big shout outs to all our MVPs, executive producers, but particularly our grand benefactors, CROCS, Assassin, Kevin S, and of course, our wonderful CEO and very benevolent boss, Torn Raptor. Today, I am joined, as per fucking usual, by Special Nick.
What's going on?
The lovely Jesse Norris.
Hey, all.
It's Thanksgiving's over, the turkey's been had, the Americans are satiated once again for another day.
We're gearing up for war. We want that Venezuelan oil.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, let's not get political, because everything's political nowadays.
Everything's always been political.
But hey, let's talk about video games instead, because that's fun. And that's what we're going to do before we do anything else, right? You know, and that's, how's life been treating you, Nick? You awake today? How's this early morning start for you?
Well, it was we had my son's birthday party last night, so we were up very late cleaning the house. I think today weirdly, I can't believe I slept all the way through to an 8:30 a.m. alarm. That does not happen often. So I know I was tired because the night before I only had 3 hours of sleep, so I was exhausted. So yeah, got a little bit of a sleep in, but still cleaning up, like from last night, even now. Like this morning before I jumped on, I was still cleaning up downstairs before I jumped on. Nice. So very, very full on few days.
But a good birthday party for the boy.
Yeah, he enjoyed it. He got his ROG. His godfather got him an ROG keyboard. My brother got him an ROG mouse. So he's like all kitted up, and there's RGBs everywhere on all his stuff. And
the kids love those RGBs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he loves having a PC to play Fortnite with instead of his PS5, which can play it far more capably.
Go figure.
He wants a PC. He wants to play it on PC. So.
Yeah, that's where all the cool kids are playing games nowadays.
That's right. That's where everyone plays. So that's what he wanted. He wanted a gaming PC.
Yeah. Well, a handheld one will do the trick, I think.
Yeah. So he got himself a Republic of Gamers Xbox Ally X Windows 11 gaming PC handheld device.
Should have got him a GPD Win Max AI 395 ROG Strix Halo. Those would only be $4,500 Australian. Jeez. Closer to 5K now.
That's insane.
That's the one that doesn't even have a battery inside. It's an external battery you clip on, or you can run an umbilical to it, and then it plays games at 70 watts.
That's
Jesus.
Yeah, that's like this is the most we can do in a handheld. So let's just go crazy.
That's hilarious. It's weird. I've been party celebrating. It's my younger brother's 40th birthday on the 26th. So. His partner organised a big family get-together at a restaurant near us. So we all went out for dinner and we all had some nice food and some good chit-chat and stuff like that. And, he's my younger bro. So it's odd to me, but the older we get, and I don't know if you guys have brothers? Like, I know you do, Jesse, but Nick, do you have a brother?
Yeah, his brother loves crypto.
He turned 40. I don't know he turned 40 this year.
Wow.
Are they younger brothers or older for you?
Yeah.
Trav's 5 years older for me.
Yeah. So my younger brother, like, he's always in my head just been this like little kid that would follow me around. There's only 18 months between us. But like, he is very, very different to me in many, many ways. And as I was sitting there watching him chat tonight and, with his family and his kids were there, my kids weren't. They were with their mother this week. I'm like, my God, he is just like my dad. And I'm sitting there because across from my missus, I'm like, am I like my dad? And she's like, only when you get cross about something. I was like, okay, good. But like, like when you just see these weird mannerisms, and it was weird for me to see these mannerisms of a 70-year-old guy, my dad, in my 40-year-old now brother. And it was just like, it was almost like watching two twins that are weirdly aged apart. Really strange. But it's been a pretty chill day. XboxEra are in a celebratory mood, right? Like we're about to hit 500,000 viewers in a month, which is the first for us as an outlet, and we're really delighted about that. We will hit that tomorrow. Like, there is no way that we're not going to do that, and that is in part thanks to the stellar work from everybody behind the scenes and everybody here on this show.
A lot you being smart with capitalizing on that we wrote a book that you can maybe buy right now if you're in the UK and Europe. They keep selling out.
You can buy it.
It
is
cool.
sold out twice on Amazon and they had to keep stocking out, which is good. And I got a new T-shirt. So I don't know if you can see this. This is I like this. This is a cat sitting on the skulls of its enemies with a katana blade. It made me smile. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get that. That's my day.
I got this for raising tons of money for a charity. We have a 6th one of these coming in. These tons of things.
Medal collecting. Mm-hmm. What's your day been like? You've done Thanksgiving, Jesse. You're now post Thanksgiving. What's happening in the Norris household right now?
Well, it was one kid's birthday yesterday, one kid's birthday today. They're a day apart.
It's a birthday month.
So the one who's old enough and he buys himself everything he wants, I essentially gifted him a rather expensive headset that I had for free. $300 one. That was his because he fucking always destroys his headsets. I told him, if you destroy this one, I'm going to destroy you. Then he had to work, so didn't even see him on his freaking birthday. But the younger one, they're out with their friends. There's a giant pot of spaghetti sauce, pasta and meatballs will be dinner tonight. That's what they wanted. So we've got a very big, and I hate doing it, but it's kind of a combo-y birthday Christmas thing. It's going to be a lot of money. It's going to be
anyone with a birthday near Christmas doesn't fucking like that, mate.
But this one's big.
Okay.
So, full-on computer, desk, monitor, everything.
Oh, that's a good prezi.
Yeah.
That is a good prezi.
There's a reason we got a combo of it.
You know, speaking of presents, speaking of the spirit of giving and Christmas cheer and all that, I don't know if people recall, but I think the last couple of years we've done this. XboxEra's 12 days of Christmas. So the 12 days leading up to Christmas Day, we give away stuff. We might have got together some game codes for this, but do you know what else I'm going to chuck in onto the pile of things that we're going to give away?
Used vape juice.
No.
Oh.
In fact, why don't you distract for a minute while I show off some of the prizes that I'm definitely going to be giving away this
Is it a lot of Razer
coming?
stuff?
It might be some Razer things. Let me see. Let me see what I've got in my stack of goodies. Hold on.
Yeah. While he's doing that, I am... here it is. I'm finishing up a review on this bad boy. They keep asking me where it is. I'm like, I reviewed too many controllers that fall apart on me a little while after, so I take my time now. If you like the shape of the DualSense, especially if you've got smaller hands, this is a little bigger. This does not hurt my hands. This is the competitor from Hyperkin. It does not hurt my hands like the DualSense does.
Oh, wow.
Something about the shape. It obviously doesn't have haptic triggers or anything like that, but it does actually have the clicky ones and the more pushy
That
bumpers.
is literally the DualSense
It
shape,
is.
though.
They call it the competitor for a reason.
I want that.
Yeah, it works pretty well. It's got a couple of back buttons. This is nice.
What is this?
This is it's wired only. The competitor from Hyperkin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this they don't have the fucking money for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a competitor. It also comes in two-tone, black and white, which is what they sent Jez, and I'm annoyed that I didn't get that one. But this is pretty good. I'll probably end up doing a short little review on it. If you're into that shape and are weirdo about your symmetrical sticks, not bad.
So, yeah, speaking of presents, I need to double check and see if I need to review this one. But if I don't need to review it, I mean, even if I do, maybe I could just box it back up again and you guys won't mind because it's a free gift, right? But I think we'll try and give away a Basilisk Pro 35K Super Duper Gaming PC mouse. This one's a good one. A Wolverine Tournament Edition 8K PC Razer controller. This is my new favorite controller. I
am annoyed.
One.
They were supposed to send me that, and then the guy who I was talking to at Razer US quit, and I've never been able to get another contact again.
I think I'm going to give this really cool Kraken Kitty Pokemon branded Is it Gengar?
Gengar.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll give this away.
Always sold out, by the way. Really hard to get.
How about you give that away to my son for his birthday?
No. Your son just got
Really
a
hard to
bajillion things.
get. So that would be cool, right? I think we're going to be generous this year because you guys have been generous to us, and that we'll chuck some games, and of course we'll give away some copies of this. I've got a bunch sitting here, so we'll chuck some of them in.
John, if people wanted to be generous to us, what's the best way they could do that? Might be pinned in the chat.
Well, Jesse, it's funny you ask because I'm happy to divulge how that's best achieved. Firstly, if you want to support XboxEra, head to patreon.com/XboxEra. If you don't really feel like doing that and you're more of a super chatter kind of guy, hold up a second because we have a new tip system, which you can see in the link at the top there. And there are a bunch of different ways. If you click on the little more icon, and depending upon whatever amount you donate, it goes straight to us, which is great because it means it funds the business. But say you wanted to hear a little Halo in your life, $11.70 will get you a little Halo motif.
You want to see?
Or if you wanted to rock out to some Doom,
Ooh.
$6.66.
Speaking of which,
$6.66.
Sherez sent that last night. Let me give people an idea what it looks like and sounds like.
We need to do more, see if we can get the screen to go fucking crazy. I don't know.
I try to not do too much, or else it starts driving people crazy when they just want to see us talk or listen to us in the audio.
And we did hear, while some people who are audio listeners to the show, and there are some, right? Not everyone watches this as a video. Some audio listeners expressed a little bit of frustration that the beans interrupted a lot of the chit-chat last week on the crazy, crazy bean run. Whereas others expressed that they found it quite amusing anyway. Either way, they understood that it was super generous of everybody involved, and we really appreciate it. So it's super cool. Because indeed, if you drop $50, you can nominate one of us to eat a disgusting, potentially, bean.
Almost always, unless it's Nick.
I was almost excited for a moment there that I couldn't find my beans, but they're here. Sad face. Anyways, yay, delicious, gross beans. Starting off the week then, before we tuck into some delicious gaming news and stuff, let's talk about some actual video games. What have we been playing this week? Nick, you started playing something last week during the show.
I did.
You did a jazz. What have you been tucking into as a delicious gaming morsel?
I played Earthion. I started that during the show last week after you bought it for me because I ate 2 beans instead of 1. And I've beat Earthion. It's not a long game at all. It's quite a short game.
This full playthrough is 45 minutes.
Oh, I reckon you could probably do it faster than that. It is an old school shmup, side-scrolling shmup, in the truest sense. Like, it feels like Yuzo Koshiro. It's almost like he made it using a Mega Drive dev kit and then just ported it to Switch. Like, that's how it feels.
You say that he ported it everywhere.
Yes. I played it on Switch. Like the sound effects, they sound like Mega Drive sound effects. All the on-screen color palette limitations are all very Mega Drive coded. There's a couple of things that the game does that I don't believe the Mega Drive would have been able to do, but maybe just with time he has learned how to pull off those tricks on a Mega Drive. I don't know. But yeah, you see it. Very similar, I've mentioned this game in the past, Salamander for the Commodore 64. Very, very similar to that, or R-Type. It's in that vein. But like I said, not long, so I don't know how people will feel about the price tag. Like 30 Australian, after experiencing how short it was, I was like, ooh, I don't know if I would have been happy spending.
You're glad I bought
$30. Yeah, like I don't know if I love the game. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I would have been happy spending $30 on a game that's over that quickly. Like we're talking, I reckon you could do this in close to half an hour or so. Like it's that short. And don't get me wrong, there's other difficulty levels. There's a couple of little extras here and there, but it is a very,
You should read Scored 666 in the chat. He has answers for you.
It's indeed being made to Mega Drive dev kits. Well, there you go. It is essentially a native Mega Drive game ported to every... Oh, well, there you go. So my instincts were spot on there, because that's how it felt to me. It felt like a Mega Drive game in 2025. Like he made it
I'm
for
curious,
Mega Drive.
What frame rate would this run at on that actual hardware,
60.
though?
60. 60. Yeah. Everything used to be 60 back then.
Oh, I know.
Everything
It tried to be, but I'm saying...
Days.
There was still plenty of games that slowed down a lot.
I don't recall them. Well, there you go. So it's good to see my instincts were spot on there, because that's how it felt to me. Because I used to remember a lot of the limitations of the Mega Drive hardware. So I was like, oh man, this has got like a very similar color palette, and he's using a lot of the similar sound effects from Streets of Rage 2. Did he actually make this on a Mega Drive dev kit and then just bought it?
You've got to wonder, though, where you say, like, oh, they do stuff now that, like, wouldn't have seemed possible back then. But maybe it would if, because you've got to remember the way that some of the Mega Drive games were released. We're talking, like, 8-month turnaround or less, right? Like 6 months.
Yes.
There's a movie coming out, quick, make a fucking shit.
Yeah.
Game tie-in. And as always with these things, when we've seen it with games in this generation, if you have enough time and you can optimize and you can really refine it for the device that it is on, you can pull off some impressive stuff.
Oh, you can.
That's like a scenario like that, it was developed.
It could
for the Mega
be,
Drive,
yes.
But
I feel like
is.
Yeah, so there's definitely stuff in there. Like when you beat the stage, and I don't know if it's going to come up in the footage that just is playing.
I just left.
When you beat a stage, like the ship almost flies at the screen in 3D, and I'm like, oh, would the Mega Drive
do a
have
lot of
been able
stuff
to
like that with enemies
pull that
coming
off?
in out of the camera and stuff.
Obviously, it could, because it was made on a Mega Drive dev kit. Well, it's like those guys that pulled off GTA 3 on Dreamcast. That was supposed to be impossible, and they've made it happen. And it's on a CD. It's running on a CD, not a GD, a CD, and it's Grand Theft Auto 3 on Dreamcast. So that's the advantage of time. You know, a lot of coders these days are very, very, very talented. So I actually tagged user Kashiro on Twitter, and he liked the tweet and everything. I'm like, dude, this game is unreal. It's like a full-fledged Mega Drive game in 2025. It's so good. So I really enjoyed it. Played it right through to the end. It gets very hard too. Like, I had to continue quite a few times on the last stage because I just kept dying. I'm like, fucking hell, this is hard. But it's great. I really enjoyed it. Its systems are pretty easy to get a hold of. It doesn't explain anything like the Mega Drive games never used to. You just got to figure it out, which I appreciated in a game like this. But it's good. It's if you don't mind, I think it would be what, 15 US, 20 US, something like that.
Yeah, I actually don't remember. Let me look.
If you don't,
I think it was 20.
If you don't mind the price tag for such a short game, just go in understanding it is.
Is there any reason
short.
to replay it?
Not outside of just enjoying it and playing through it again. Like,
yeah, 20
really,
bucks.
there's no reason. Okay, it is $20. So, like, for example, there's no real reason to replay Streets of Rage 2, but I do. I replay it all the time. Same with Streets of Rage 4. So it's that sort of replayability. This game takes half an hour, 40 minutes. Yeah, you know what? I loved it. I'm just going to play through it again.
I'm vibing with you because that is exactly what Sektori is for me. Like this week, like 100%.
I played Sektori too.
Like I that game to do a complete run through on the experience difficulty, which, like, I'll be honest, is still pretty challenging for a lot of people. Is around 30 to 35 minutes, and man, it's so fucking good. It's such a good game. Like, I can't. It's that's what I love about this year. Is out of nowhere, that game has skyrocketed like right up into my top 10. Like out of nowhere. Didn't know it existed until someone went, "Hey, have you seen this?"
Yeah.
And then boom. And there's a moment, Nick. I don't know how. I know you've played a bit, but I don't know if you've completed it yet.
A bit.
So, like, there is a moment, and I would love for Jesse to find it. There's a moment in the last world before the final boss where this track kicks in called Lollipop, because there's 2 hours or so of music in extended mixes. This is an EDM freak's dream, this fucking game, right? And there's this moment in the final, like, world where you are, in theory, you are powered up. You are fucking spitting bullets, right? And you almost, you're not invincible, but you feel like overpowered as fuck. And there's this really wicked track that kicks in called Lollipop. And it has been an earworm for me all fucking week. I have been listening to it while I'm out and about. I've been listening to it like just randomly. And that is beating the game is now not the goal. The game is getting to that point of the music. It's got this bum, and it just comes in as you're vibing, and you're like, you wait for it, the little dance party, you get some light. Here it goes. And you're just shooting, and everything's blowing.
That sounds
it's
sick.
So good. Honest to God, the music, this is a top 10 soundtrack for the year as well, I think, for me. It's so smartly done.
There's been a lot of brilliant soundtracks this year.
Honestly, we are spoiled out here in gaming. Like, this is like the Geometry Wars, because I'll be honest, I didn't like Geometry Wars 3. It had some neat ideas, and I picked it up again on Steam to play it on my Ally, because I was like, perfect handheld game. And I'm playing it, and I'm like, I don't like this as much as I like Geometry Wars 2. So imagine my delight and surprise when I'm playing this. And I find that I'm liking it so much. I'm going to fucking review this. And I'm not posting my review until I've at least beaten the game, like, and seen the campaign through. And obviously now I've got the challenge of taking on the other 2 difficulties. But there is 6 other modes in there. There's a boss rush mode. There's a standard, what you would consider original Geometry Wars mode of lasting X amount of time.
Yeah.
Pacifism is in there. It's called gates in this, but there's no bullets, and you're just flying through the gates to set stuff off. I'm like, this is just wonderful. It is and this is $15, I think, $16 US. Go get it. Go buy it now. It's on Xbox. It's on Steam. It's on PlayStation 5. Go and get it. It's not Xbox Play Anywhere, so if you've got a handheld and you want to play it there, get it on Steam. or unless Microsoft give this man a big fat check and make it play anywhere.
But I told you, ex-Housemarque dev, I told you, Housemarque still wants to make these sorts of games, but they couldn't anymore because no one was buying them.
It's one of the things that makes me sad about the Game of the Year nominations on score, the musical score. They're just so safe. They're just, I've heard of this, I've played this. It's like there's so many, and I've listened to Hollow Knights, I've listened to a lot of Ghost GOTY, I've listened to a lot of Death Stranding, and they're fine. And maybe in context, they'd really hit for me, but there are definitely some ones I heard that I greatly prefer this year over them.
Yeah. It's an odd one.
Double Dragon Revive has an unreal soundtrack, even though the game's not that great. Yeah, even though the game's not that great, the actual soundtrack on it is like really good.
I will just mention for folks that are going to literally take my advice and pick up Sektori. If you are playing it on the Ally, I had this weird issue. When I first played it, it ran like absolute dog shit, like 30-something frames per second. I was like, this is not okay for this sort of game. That's bad time. And then like for 2 nights in a row, I was playing it with my Xreal 1 glasses in, and it was 120 FPS. I'm like, this is fucking glorious, great. What the fuck's going on here? And then I started playing it again. I was stayed around cats last night, and I'm like, why is this running like fucking shit again? And this is the problem of it being a Windows handheld and not a console. Task manager, is there fucking something running? Is there a download going? Is there an update that I need? I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. And then I was flicking between the settings, and there isn't a lot of graphical settings here. You can run it at 720p, 900p, 1080p, and it's full screen exclusive, or a windowed. And obviously I was going for full screen borderless, so a window full screen, but not exclusive, and it was still running like shit. And then I tried running it in just windowed mode. So you end up with a bar at the top, like you're running a program and it says Windows, Sektori EXE at the top. Ran perfectly, 120 FPS. So I will ping the developer on Blue Sky and be like, hey, if you're not aware, there's a weird bug with your game. If you're running it in full screen or full screen exclusive, the frame rate is shit. But if you run it in windowed, it's absolutely perfect. So if you do pick it up and you're experiencing that issue on your Asus Republic of Gamers Xbox Ally X handheld Windows 11 PC, run it in windowed mode and it runs fine. You just have to put up with an annoying bar. But
that's weird.
It is weird. What about you, Jesse? You've been playing much?
I have. I did a review, though not a video review, because I couldn't be bothered for A.I.L.A.
Laziness. That's not what the patrons pay for.
Man, there's just there are some times where it's like you're in something and you're like, I'm just gonna play through this real quick, and I don't want to have to go through the whole hassle of doing a video. It's fine.
Fair.
I gave it a 7, and then it was a 69 on OpenCritic. It is called A.I.L.A. You're going against an AI. It tries a lot of stuff for being a really small team. Running on Unreal Engine 5, you are essentially a VR game tester. But it's like if VR could fully take over your brain and read your entire body's movements. So you have to have the conceit of it being, yes, I'm a guy sitting in a desk with a headset on, yet somehow this entire thing is reading my hands and legs and body and making me feel everything. So it's like lightly futuristic, even though it's still only a single headset VR. You jump through, you are a game tester, and then there's this AI. Oh, she's going to be nice, There's no way this AI is going to turn out to be evil. It's super predictable. A lot of the time, there are a couple things, even towards the end, when you're fighting the AI, like it's very obvious she's not nice as time goes along, no matter what they try and trick you into thinking. Some of the backstory on your main character I found pretty interesting. The voice acting was all right for being a real small indie game. It runs and looks darn good on Xbox Series X, where I reviewed it. And it's one of 4 straight horror games for me, a guy who normally doesn't always review all of our horror stuff. But this one jumps between like a Resident Evil style torture gore fest into blapping aliens with a fucking pistol and using a sword and shit to fight off medieval zombies. And then you're jumping back into your house every now and then. There's a cute little kitty cat. I'll say this, they kill the kitty cat, so don't play this game if you don't want to see a torn in half cat.
Because, no, I don't.
So that is a warning I will give. I know it's a spoiler, but Jonesy, probably named after the one from, what is it, Alien?
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yes, every pop
I'll find
culture
where it is in this,
Fortnite,
this full playthrough. Where's Dead Jonesy? 1 second. Let me find him.
Don't show it. No, I don't want to see that.
It's fine. It's not great. It's like 6 to 7 hours unless you get really stuck. And the next thing, and thank you, Scourge, because I never really like the reviews I do after if I ever watch them later. And with Silent Hill 2, I tried to get through the feelings and emotions of that game and its story, but not spoil it for people who don't already know it, because you might not have played it, or you might not have played the 360 or the original PS2. This is about as good, I think, as a remake can be, where it is darn near beat for beat the exact same overall experience with the same script and everything, but it was coming off of something that was a lot higher quality than most games at that time in this way. And also the intro file you gave me, John, is all weird and broken. I think you need a better one. It like stutters.
The what file?
The intro for our Xbox Era intro. But this game looks and runs amazingly well on Xbox Series X. I know there are people who pretend they're resolution counters, but even when I look at every single time I look, this is the most consistent performing console version of the game. It is play anywhere, so if you have an Ally, don't play it there. It runs like shit. But if you got a computer, it runs great. And thank you, Sneaky Gopher, with a $23 tip. Obligatory. Love the show. Just wanted to drop in and say that I've had the same Xbox gamertag for 23 years now, and even an old hag like me is looking forward to where the brand and industry is heading. Like it or not, platform-agnostic games are the future, and I think this game is a great example of the fact that it should have just been everywhere. It didn't help anyone by only being on PS5 and then PS5 Pro. And thank you, The Cucumbo, with a $6.66 Doom Eternal tip. Those tips go all the way to us. We no splitting.
Appreciate you, people.
Much like all the madness, went to poor James here. Was looking for his he-knows dead wife, but she sent him a letter to come and visit their favorite place in Silent Hill. If you haven't played the first one, it's fine. It is not tied. They're not super tied together or anything. And they are actually working on a remake for the first one, as I've talked about. It looks good. It plays well. The music is just as amazing as it was, 20 years ago. It's a very slow game. So while you're not useless combat-wise, he's not like some soldier operative. You have to really take your time aiming. You have to be patient while doing combat. There is easy modes for Nick. And the soundtrack is still just perfect. Voice work is great. This was between this and then Chronos, I think Bloober's really shot up in my list of devs. Like Chronos was awesome, but they were building something off of a great skeleton, whereas Chronos is entirely theirs, and I think even better overall as a modern experience, because Silent Hill 2 is so much about the vibes, whereas Chronos I think just plays better. But yeah, highly recommend it. It might still be on sale for a little bit more as part of the Black Friday, and it's also part of the even better Silent Hill F bundle, so you can get them both for like $80, which is really nice.
Nice.
I also played some Deep Rock
Silent Hill fans.
Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, which is still great, and you can play it anywhere, and everything comes with you. Been playing it nonstop on this while driving up for Thanksgiving, and then coming home and picking it up on the Xbox or the PC. Very good.
Nice. I've also been playing a couple of other bits. I've been enjoying Maze Mice, which I streamed a little bit of earlier this week during one of my live streams on Thursday. Jesse has long said, if you're going to do a survivors game, one of the key ingredients is to have music that slaps. And I'm pleased to say that Maze Mice ticks this box. If you've never seen this one, it's not on consoles yet, to my knowledge. This is on Android and iOS and PC. And it is Pac-Man meets Vampire Survivors meets Super Hot. You're a little mouse and you're running around a maze, and you time only passes by when you move. So you can stop and nothing will happen, and you can make a choice of which direction you're going to take. And as you collect these little pellets, like you would in Pac-Man, you'll get a choice of 3 different weapons, a.la roguelites, Vampire Survivors, things like that. And you can gradually power them up and level them up. I have played a fair bit, but I've yet to see what I would consider to be a key ingredient of like a Vampire Survivors game where there's cross-pollination and you can combine, you know, if I have this weapon and this weapon, well, actually, when we level them up to here, we can now combine them and make something even crazier. I've yet to see that. And it's quite quick and dirty when you get up to like 10 minutes of survival in real time, because the clock doesn't move unless you're moving. You'll get a giant cat that's got 9 lives that you'll have to kind of like fend off and move around the map to beat them off. But the music is
beating off cats.
Good. It's true. So yeah, I've been playing a bit of that, which is fun.
It looks like Choo Choo Rocket.
Does it?
Yeah, it looks a little bit like Choo Choo Rocket, which is also cat versus mouse. It's not the same thing. Choo Choo Rocket's technically more a puzzle game for the Dreamcast.
Choo Choo Rocket.
Where you have these little things that send the cats your mice in a specific direction. You have to guide them towards the rocket to take off without the cats eating them.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like Choo Choo Rocket, but when I saw the cats chasing after the mouse, it just gave me that vibe, that look of Choo Choo Rocket, which is actually a fantastic game. They should remake that.
Yeah, this isn't a bad game. I guess, like, I like it, and I introduced it to Kat, who is now playing it on her Ally to a frightening amount. But I'm yet to see, is there more in this than that initial gameplay loop? And I haven't played enough of it yet to find out. So I guess we shall see. I also played a little bit of Prince of Persia 2008 because why wouldn't you?
What a game.
And it was really frustrating. It wouldn't run on my rig. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like live on stream and I've got a loading screen that only seems to move if I move my mouse back and forth like this. And I was like, what is going on? And I Googled it, and I had to change its priority runtime in Windows to be real time instead of like normal.
Oh my God.
And suddenly it was, and I had to turn VSync on. And then suddenly it was like, boop, and it just loaded and everything ran perfectly.
A lot of things, logic would be tied to frame rates and the way certain things would run. If you weren't at the exact right frame rate, it just broke.
Yeah. And this is, 2008. That's nearly fucking 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a scary sentence because
17 years ago.
Fuck. But having said that, I'm playing it and I'm looking around it, and I've played it on my Ally as well, and it runs fantastically. Like, we're talking, looks great, runs great, plays great, and I'm like, I'd be quite happy to see games pumped out at this quality, and because of the art style, it still looks great. It still looks good even today. The animations give it away a bit. They're a bit janky because it's 2008, but still a good game. Very American, though. Like, you go back and you hear the Prince, and he's like, it's Nolan North, and he's just vibing and quipping. Like,
is it really?
Yeah, apparently so. Like your best Marvel movie, and you're just like, oh, okay. It's a bit cringe.
He was getting ready for Deadpool.
Yeah. But still, really nice to go back to this. And then the last thing I played this week was trying out, it's not from the team that made Balatro, but it's the same publisher, so PlayStack, who works with Local Funk on Balatro. They have teamed up with the 3-person Chinese team who have made RACCOIN, which has got a demo available for it now on Steam. This is a 2p slot machine. Do you guys have these? You might call them a coin slot machine. Mm-hmm. We call them a 2p machine here in the UK. You put coins in, you push the coins, you get more coins, and you try and win money and prizes out of the machine that way in like an arcade. That is what this is. But every coin is tracked physically, and it's got a very Balatro art style, right? And they start introducing power-ups and different coins, and then I'm like, oh no, oh lordy, because I don't know about you, but 2p machines are addictive as fuck. I remember being given like a bucket of 2p coins when I was a kid, and be like, yeah, man, I want to get that little piece of shit prize.
They were quarters where I was, and I was not pumping quarters into this shit.
Yeah, well, I'm a mug, so come at me, bro.
If there were pennies, sure, but we don't even make pennies anymore.
Oh well, but yeah, it's this could be a one to watch. I think this is going to tick a lot of people's addictive brains. Super simple to play and super kind of cathartic and fun to watch those coins fall down and to time things. It's a lot more forgiving than a real 2p machine because those things never fucking pay.
Yeah, they're carny tricks, those things.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think there might be some fun to be had here. I look at this and I'm like, cool demo, love the vibe. How much am I really gonna? Is this as addictive as it's trying to be? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that full.
How was the music?
Like yet. Music was okay. It was okay. It's not even really in my memory. I haven't got an earworm. But I could hum the Maze Mice music to you now. So you know, if we're judging a barometer of success, there maybe the music needs a little tweaking on level 3 or something. But yeah,
you mentioned Balatro.
That's it.
I learned a little factoid about Balatro that someone posted. You know, if you get every achievement in the mobile version of Balatro, the background turns blue. Only the mobile version.
Interesting.
What? I didn't know that. That looks like a nice coffee you got there, Nick.
Another fun fact. All the Prince of Persia games are on sale on GOG.
And on Steam.
So Prince of Persia 2008 is $3 Australian.
Yeah, it was £1.70 for me, which is why I immediately bought it. You can get the entire Sands of Time trilogy for like a tenner.
I'm so tempted, but like I already have these on Xbox. Like I'm ridiculously tempted, but it's like I have it on Xbox. If I want it, I'll just play it there.
I
But
will
you can play
never.
it on your handheld, Nick.
I will never play any.
I know,
of
but
these.
like realistically, I just won't ever do that. Realistically,
you guys always
and
talk
Prince
about.
of Persia is a game where you sit on the couch and you just play on your big TV.
I think, and I don't really know how to put this into words, but as we move into this era of crazy fucking expensive RAM and skyrocketing development costs and all of the crazy shit that's happening across the globe that makes the buying and making and creating of hardware and devices and video games more and more difficult, there's this wonderful world of pumping the universal brakes on fidelity and scope that means more imagination and more unique ideas for these smaller devices that I can take out and run and play anywhere. And that kind of gets me a little bit hopeful. I don't know of a better way to word it than that. I'm not saying boo, all AAA games suck, because I love lots of them. But I am saying that the more that the development is perhaps constrained somewhat by the realities of economies and hardware and choice, and that it might mean that there might be some really cool things on the horizon. I can't think of a better way to put it than that, but maybe that's just the optimist in me wildly hoping for that kind of tranquil future. I don't know. Anyway, unless anyone else has got any more video games they want to bring up.
I do, and it's
Punk?
sort of along the lines of what you were just talking about then. So I wanted to talk about this because I do like highlighting indies and shit wherever we can.
Fuck yeah.
So sometimes the For You tab on Twitter works okay. Sometimes.
I don't believe you. This is a lie. I get either Piers Morgan. I don't know why. I don't follow the guy. MAGA tweets or pornography in that order.
I was about to say I get a lot of porn.
Yeah, you can't nowadays scroll through.
You can't get away from it.
You cannot do it. It's like
you can't get away from it.
It's like funny. Nope.
Yeah.
In coffee house. Nope.
You're like, whoa. You're like quickly scrolling away.
Volume slow, boys.
Every now and again, though, I do get thrown indie devs and indie games, which is good. And I got one for a game called Squadron Phoenix. So there's an indie dev who's like me, loved Star Fox growing up.
Oh, I saw this.
Probably on Super Nintendo, probably on Nintendo 64, maybe on GameCube. And, you know, Nintendo won't make a new Star Fox. So this person who's his studio, because I believe it's just one person, called Raptor Claw Games. That's the name of his studio. I think he's based in Spain. And he's making First Squadron Phoenix, and there's a demo for it on Steam. So I was like, oh, I have a PC now. So I will download this demo and I will try it. So I did. I downloaded First Squadron Phoenix and played through the entire demo, and it was good. It was very, very Star Fox coded. Like, it was really nice to just play one of those on-rails, lock-on missile shooter thingies like Star Fox used to be. And you had the animals talking to each other, like they'd appear at the bottom, like the do a barrel roll stuff. And like, it was just really, really good to play one of those games again. Because you just don't get them. Nintendo won't do it.
Nope. They're not gonna do that.
Yeah, Nintendo won't do it. So it's up to indies. It's sort of like how Nintendo won't make a Punch-Out. So Purple Tree Studios made like 2 or 3 different Punch-Out style games. Which it's cool. It's cool that they do that. It's frustrating that Nintendo won't do it. But it's really cool how the indies do. So if you do have a PC, and you do miss Star Fox, I would download the First Squadron demo. And funnily enough, someone on the forum, I think it was, who was it? Let me find it. It was, where? Jeans. Wait, no, it wasn't Jeans. Sorry. Yes, I was tagged by Jeans on the forum, who then got a reply by Victor, who said, hey, you may want to check out this game too. And it's another Star Fox style indie game called Wild Blue. And this one's coming to Xbox. It's called Wild Blue. And yes, again, very much just an indie dev's take on Star Fox. And there's no demo, there's no nothing, but it actually looks like fantastic. It looks really, really good. But I do miss those Star Fox games. I really loved Star Fox 64 a lot. Or Lilac Wars, as it was in PAL territories. But that Wild Blue game looks great. First Squadron was really good. Like, I'm watching, Jesse's got Wild Blue now, footage of Wild Blue. And, like, I look at that and I'm like, man, I miss that.
Do you know what it makes me want to play? And this is like one of the rare PlayStation games that I actually have some nostalgia towards. Colony Wars.
Don't remember it.
What? Come on, someone in the chat. Have I got the name wrong? Everyone must remember Colony Wars. Fuck me. It was such a good little game. And I think there was a Colony Wars 2.
The name rings a bell. I never played it.
I used to really love those when I was a kid. But yeah, you're right.
Wild Blue. Looks great.
They all look great. Like, I agree. Like, it's nice to see the nostalgia from certain developers that were, kids playing those things now have got to a point, well, I'm going to make one of these because no one else is. And then you get them. And it's great.
I love it.
It's really, really good. Man, we're just like, it's been such a good year for video games. And like, I know that there's some video game news to talk about this week. There's not much, admittedly. So, like, I'm going to take us off the beaten path here because we got the chat with us. There's nearly 200 odd people hanging out with us this evening on a Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, or Sunday morning, depending upon where you are. 2026. It's looking like a banging year for video games again. Like we've just had, and we've still got a few weeks left of 2025, but 2026 is already looking pretty shit hot. Like, if you were to give me your top 5 most anticipated, but I'm going to throw a caveat in here so we're not all saying the same things. You're only allowed to include 2 AAA games. What are you looking forward to in 2026? Jesse, you haven't said anything in ages. What are you looking forward to in 2026? 2 AAA, 3 otherwise developed games.
You gotta look. It also depends.
I gotta look at the list.
Something like High on Life 2 is not AAA, but it's not small.
Nope. You can include that. It's not AAA.
I mean, I am the Rockstar fan of the group, so GTA gets a spot,
Obviously.
and then it's going to be, man, there's a lot of big ones. There's Resident only get one more between like Resident Evil and Halo Remake and Fable and Forza Horizon 6 and Gears E-Day. For me, it'll come down to what do I get to review. And you're going to take Fable, unless we get multiple codes, and then we can have multiple perspectives with you as the lead.
Yep.
I think Gears E-Day would end up being pretty similar, as it is a co-op game. Same goes for Halo. So I'm going to go Forza Horizon 6, because once again, I am going to steal that review from GOTY and do it myself. So it's GTA 6 and Forza Horizon 6, because I love the number 6. If only there was one more. If there was a Doom 6, it'd be perfect. I don't know if it's AAA, but it's probably decently high budget, but that Beast of Reincarnation game goes pretty high up for me.
Shit, yeah.
I'm really, really interested in that one. Man, 2 more, huh? And after this, I'm gonna look and see and be like, "Well, shit, I wish I'd mentioned that."
I mean, arguably, that's the point I'm trying to get across.
Because Onimusha 2 would be up
holy
there.
fucking shit!
Yeah.
There's so many good games coming.
Pragmata's not AAA. I'm counting Pragmata. Pragmata is a AAA developer, but I don't think it's one of those budgets for them. I'm going to cheat and say Pragmata.
Is Mario Tennis Fever AAA?
No, I don't think most Nintendo games are not AAA.
Mario Tennis Fever would not be AAA.
Spin-offs are not AAA for them, I would say. They're big ones. Those are the ones that get all the time and money, but they're very smart, and they don't go AAA on everything, yet they still make amazing games, which is why they do so well. And if I needed one more... man, yeah, there's...
Replaced.
Replaced is in my list. Easily. Easily. I'm loving seeing the chat getting into this.
If it was PC at launch, I'd say Saros, because I really liked whatever the name of that one is.
Returnal.
Yeah, Returnal's successor. I really liked Returnal, so I'm really interested in Saros, but it's not PC at the start. Crimson Desert's probably considered AAA.
Yeah.
It's tough. God. It might be high AA though. So I'm just gonna lie again and say Crimson Desert.
I've got Invincible Versus. That's Invincible Versus.
I wouldn't call that AAA.
That's not AAA.
Neither is Marvel Tokon.
Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
I can remove the AAA caveat.
Oh no, it's nice. It makes you have to really think about it a lot. Because otherwise, just be like Onimusha, Halo, Gears, Forza, GTA. Those would be my top
Planet
ones.
of Lana 2.
Oh.
Scott Pilgrim EX.
I was at that rooftop 3D party in LA that we were at.
Yeah, Super Meat Boy 3D. I saw that one too.
007 First Light.
007 First Light's one of the AAA ones that I'm looking forward to a lot. I don't know why. I think it's because it looks so linear.
Yeah.
And a bit smaller, and it doesn't look like a bloated open world fetch questy. It just, I don't know. It looks a lot more up my alley. 007.
I also Aphelion, the Don't Nod one, looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to pause for a second, just interrupt, because I can see a conversation in the chat about one you're looking forward to, Jesse, Clockwork Revolution.
Oh, the 2026 game, Clockwork Revolution?
DiddyAct BREW saying, no way Clockwork is next year. But I remember reading earlier today a apparent leak on a A.I.L.A developer's
somebody who worked
profile
on it had it as that.
And he dated it as releasing in 2026. Whoops.
So the one Jez said was delayed, and it wasn't Fable. It ended up being State of Decay 3 because they wanted to give it more budget and make it one of their biggest games. They really believe in it. That's the way Jez put it.
I heard a different take back when studios were shut down and projects were closed. And this is pure rumor. Not a report, not anything to fucking
doesn't matter.
write
If you say it,
internet websites,
I might as well just
fucking losers.
I might as well just hit it. And no one's going to take it any other way.
Do you know what? If I can't speak candidly,
you cannot.
And then I'm just not going to bother. Fuck it. Turn that shit off. Oh, it's a dance party. No. Reanimal, I really want to play. I think Wolverine looks great, and now I'm a proud owner of the 30th anniversary
I hit
edition.
that by mistake. I meant to turn the other one off.
What did you hit?
The Doom music.
Oh. God, there's so
I
much.
said Crimson Desert Infinite Umbra. I've played it. It's amazing. Like, if you are
Darwin's
into...
Paradox?
Yeah, there's too much.
Darwin's Paradox?
Giving 5 doesn't
Konami?
work. My top games of this year is going to be 15 or 20. I can't do 10. And next year is probably going to end up being the same.
God, and Invincible is play anyway. Invincible versus.
And Nick, I played it for an hour. It's awesome. Like, it is legitimately fantastic.
I've been watching. My YouTube algorithm has just been giving me Invincible versus matches and playthroughs from the closed alpha or whatever, and fuck, God, and like, you can tell it's from the team of behind Killer Instinct because they've been using a lot of the same phrases, and even the voice guy sounds the same, and it's like, great combo, this combo, that combo. It's like, oh man, I can't wait for this game.
Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Oh yeah,
it's a new Arkham game, essentially, just more for Lords of the Fallen 2, and I am one of the idiots who absolutely adored that new Lords of the Fallen game a couple years ago. There's a sequel coming.
Man, you've got the Blood of
Halo. There's obviously Halo.
Yeah, there's Halo, Blood of Dawnwalker.
Mouse PI.
Yeah, Reanimal, Planet of Lana 2. Like, I just...
Marathon.
You need a crickets sound effect. You know, like when no one's...
High on Life, man. I love the first High on Life.
Yeah,
looking forward to High on Life.
I let my son play High on Life because he's seen Rick and Morty. He's 11, right? And I'm sitting there and he's playing it the other day. We're around cats and I've got an Xbox there, and he's playing High on Life. And you know the bit where it's like, no, fuck you, and it goes on for like 2 minutes of them just saying fuck you to each other, the two guns having an argument, and we all just sort of stopped and Jacob is just pissing himself up.
I know, so good.
So bad. Oh dear.
Pretty sure that code's used, but you can try.
I don't think your camera's even making that out, mate.
Someone get it.
There's John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, that 4-player Left 4 Dead co-op shooter. Man, we are living in the golden age of video
games. Just what we know.
That's the crazy thing. And people are like, you know, Microsoft have got Halo, Fable, Forza, Gears.
And I've heard people say, hey, Xbox has nothing next year. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why is this a talking point again?
Xbox have more than those four for next year.
Yeah, well, they got another COD, and
they would have.
But there's also Sinking City 2.
Obvious stuff.
Sinking City was great. Like, it was a really good game, and now the sequel for that one, Duskbloods, if you're on Switch 2 and you're into From, Blood of Dawnwalker looked really cool when I got to see it at Gamescom. Valor Mortis looks really goddamn good. Man, there's so much.
Yeah, you got Resident Evil Requiem. You've got what's it called? It's driving me. Code Vein.
Code Vein 2.
Code Vein 2.
This giant friggin' pin behind me.
I mean, like, and
Nioh
GTA
3.
6.
Nioh 3.
No one says Nioh.
Neo.
I
thought it was Neo.
Yeah.
I say Nioh.
And Ubisoft, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. I mean, guys and gals, this is a lot of fucking video games, right? Like, there's a lot of really good sounding video games coming our way. Just
New Witcher is not close.
Machines.
I would say 2027 at the earliest.
What do you think?
Someone says, when is the new Witcher? And I'm like, no earlier than 2027.
Not next year.
No.
I saw Trav, bless him, in the chat, hoping for that The Expanse Osiris Reborn for 2026.
I doubt it.
I asked, and they didn't give me any kind of indication that it would be anything before 2027. I was like, and that's not me confirming it, but when it's ready, and I don't think 2026 is on the cards. That's personal opinion. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to see it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I really want to play that, but I guess what I'm saying is, in when you go out there on the internet and you look on Twitter and you see people bitching about like resolutions and who has what video games to play, when you hear that fucking list, who gives a shit about all that stuff? Like, there is so many games coming, and they look, all of the ones we've just listed, all of them look really fucking great. Like, I don't think we listed a bad looking game there at all. So why the hell are we getting so mad? Why do people get so mad about this stuff? Isn't that just bizarre when you list stuff out like that and you're like, holy shit, I get to play all of these things? No, let's be mad and miserable about it instead. What a dumb way to live.
Because that is easier. It is easier to be negative. I saw Seamus Blackley talking about it, and he hates that the algorithms all push negativity. Thank you, Good on Collingwood, for the $1 tip. Pat Oreo, please.
Oh, yeah. You should
go,
do that.
audio listeners. I am petting a cat, and he is in love with being pet.
Aww. You want some negativity? I can give you some negativity. I've been getting to grips with my PlayStation 5 this week.
Oh yeah, how are you enjoying that?
It's a very, isn't it a very pretty, colorful UI?
Right. So, okay. Xbox picks up a PS5. Right now, I have some questions. I'm playing Astro's Playroom, and I'm like, I want to start again, and I couldn't see a way initially that made sense to just quit the fucking game and start again. And I was like pressing start, and it was bringing up like, oh, you want to? What about this card? And this will help you do this. I'm like, I don't want this. I want a menu that lets me quit the game. And then I set a bunch of stuff to download. Right, like I've got Returnal downloaded and Last of Us Part 1 and 2 downloaded. Never played them. I've got some Spider-Mans downloaded. I've got Uncharted 4 and some Legacy of Thieves or some shit downloading.
Plays best on your PC.
I set it all to download, and I went away, and then nothing downloaded until the next day when I turned the machine back on, even though I'd put it in this. What do they call it? A standby, low. I don't know, what do they call it? The UI is very pretty, and I think Sony are clever here. Is that it feels super premium? Everything animates and it's super colorful. And
have you noticed how it even though I'm sure the resolution is 4K, it looks sharper than the Xbox One?
Oh, yeah.
It looks really clean and sharp compared to the Xbox UI.
I will give Sony their due. Like both Microsoft and PlayStation's consoles, they're pulling in assets from the internet. But I think Sony's somehow do it faster. And they do
10
it
times
better.
faster.
Yeah. It feels like everything's there, and it's so bright and colorful. And they use these wonderful hero arts, and the way that when you're navigating around, it all so fluid and it moves, and it feels so premium. Yep. But like getting anything actually fucking done and like figuring out where stuff is a and granted, I'm coming at it from a position of I've never used this fucking thing in my life, and I am like, what is this UI? It makes no sense. Things are weird. Why can't I delete this fucking thing? I don't want this on my screen. What is it?
It's not a great. It's not of the three major consoles, I would argue, in terms of pure guidance, functionality, UI stuff, it's the worst of the three, I would argue, personally. Between the Switch, the Xbox, and the PlayStation, it's the worst of the three. I'm not talking about looks. Looks, it might be the best one. But in terms of the actual, how do I do this thing? How many steps do I need to do this thing? It's the worst one of the three, I think.
Having said that,
once you get used to it, it's fine.
Yeah,
and once you get used to it and everything like that, it's okay. But it's still the worst of the three, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think you're really wrong there. I will say, I am. You know, I get the. I guess I get the hype. Like, I don't find the control of the DualSense particularly comfortable. I dislike symmetrical sticks. Yeah, but
I like the DualSense. It's nice.
Don't get me wrong. I just don't like the stick setup. But you're coming away from like 25 fucking years of.
But hold on, but I'm the same though. I'm 20 years of asymmetrical, and I still don't understand.
Give me a minute. I've not. It's a compliment. It's a compliment coming. Like, I don't like it. However, it feels good in the hands. The texture's good, and I will say that haptics are really, really great on a pad. And I think
they're amazing.
You know, while you could praise Microsoft's consumer friendliness of being like, it's just a pad, we're not going to go crazy here. We're going to, let people use their old ones. Same old, same old. It's all good. We'll refine it. Here we go. Lovely. Yeah, I think they probably should have looked to make that a little bit more engaging, because when there is stuff that utilizes the cool shit, it feels kind of cool. It feels like a cool thing.
When implemented properly, the haptics are incredible.
And Astro's Playroom and stuff. Like, I went to go buy Astrobot because obviously it's not in a premium collection or a plus or a download thing. 40 quid for a platformer, I'm like, and it's 20% off, and I'm just like, nah.
But you've got Playroom there. Why not just play Playroom?
Yeah, I am going to play Playroom, but I was curious to see what the actual
Playroom. Like. Playroom is the reason my son wanted a PS5.
Yeah,
like Playroom is what made him want one. Like Playroom is. I actually almost prefer Playroom to Astrobot because it's so much shorter. Like, Playroom is so short, and it's just this perfect little thing that's like...
Yeah.
Shows off. Like, it's actually one use of the triggers that aren't fucking annoying. And the haptics feel incredible. Like, there's an ice stage, and when you're skating on the ice, it legitimately, you feel it in the controller. It is so good the way they've done it, because it's got the speaker in the controller, so the sound just enhances it as well.
There's nice little nods. So, like, I understand... I guess I definitely understand the love for it. I just want to sink some time into some of these exclusives that technically I could have all picked up on PC. But whatever. I want to try this out. I want to give it its due. So I'll play around with it some more. But I full caveat, I am coming off of 25 years of understanding how an Xbox works and a UI works, and it does take a little getting used to kind of navigate around. And I was a bit frustrated that downloads took forever, and like some other bits
and pieces. The downloads are very slow. The Wi-Fi is shit. The thing is, I will say with the Xbox UI, if you were fresh to the Xbox UI, it would be a nightmare.
Oh yeah, it's a pro.
It would be an absolute nightmare. Yes. It is very much a pro user UI. The Xbox UI, like. If you're just the casual coming in off the street, touching a video game system for the first time, that Xbox UI would be a nightmare. It would be an absolute nightmare.
I would say that Microsoft, for whatever the next generation is going to be, they've got some fucking challenges there. If they're combining, like the best of Windows and the best of Xbox, good luck, lads.
Well, they tried to make the Xbox One really basic, and everyone lost their shit when they tried to make it more basic by default. It was a couple years ago.
Basicness.
But it was a couple years ago, and they tried to just make everything right there on the front. And like, this is all you need if you're just a basic newcomer coming in, and everyone lost their shit when they updated the UI a bit and swapped over to like a new code base.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I remember Clobril and a lot of other people just lost their minds, and so then they started reverting.
I actually loved the original Xbox One UI. I thought it was great. I loved everything about the Xbox One at launch. Like, I hate that I was still online at that time, because all I saw was people hating on it, and I'm like, man, this thing is great. I love this console. This thing is amazing.
What's wrong with you people?
And then I discovered 900p for Rise. I'm like, I didn't notice that. I just looked at how amazing this fucking game looked. I can't count pixels with my eyeballs, so I don't know. I'm like, this just looks great to me.
Yeah, I put a poll up asking the community, like, which console had the better lineup, 360 or the Xbox One? And
at launch?
At launch, just the launch lineup.
Xbox One.
Xbox One. I agree. I would say the Xbox One clinches it, but yeah, of course, the 360 won by one vote.
That's just nostalgia.
I agree, right? Like, you're comparing, like, Xbox 360 launched with AMP 3,
Perfect Dark,
COD 2, Condemned Criminal Origins, FIFA 06, EA Sports Madden, NBA 06, Tiger Woods 06, Gun, Cameo, NBA 2K6, Need for Speed, NHL 2K6, PD 0, Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie, Project Gotham Racing 3, Quake 4, Ridge Racer 6, and Tony Hawk, American Wasteland, versus, and don't get me wrong, there's some good games on that list, but put your nostalgia away.
Killer Instinct.
The Xbox One launched with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Battlefield 4.
Why do you keep calling it Black Flag?
Black Flag. Sorry, I was just reading too quickly, and I've got a minute.
You keep saying frag, and I'm like, why you keep saying frag?
Black Flag, Battlefield 4, COD Ghosts, Crimson Dragon, Dead Rising 3, FIFA 14, Fighter Within, Forza 5, Just Dance 2014, Killer Instinct, Lego Marvel Superheroes,
Rise,
Loco Cycle, Madden, NBA 2K and NBA Live, Need for Speed Rivals, Power Star Golf, Rise Son of Rome, Skylanders Swap Force, Xbox Fitness, Zoo Tycoon. Zumba, yeah. Like, it was the better launch lineup, people. I'm sorry. Like, the 360
just Dead Rising, just Dead Rising, Killer Instinct, and Rise clear the 360 launch lineup. Just those three. Clear it.
Yeah.
Like, it was just... come on, we all love the 360, man, but come on, don't let nostalgia cloud your judgment that much. The Xbox One, I still, to this day, as time progresses, the Xbox One may be viewed as one of the most underrated consoles of all time. All because of that bullshit launch DRM horse crap that people are more than willingly accepting, basically, now. Just... God, HDMI in was a life changer for me. That was life changing. I was like, oh my God, I have my Foxtel box, because that's who our cable company was in Australia back then. My Foxtel box is plugged into my Xbox, and I'm watching my movies and my cable off to the side while I'm playing my games. This is fucking amazing. This is like the greatest thing ever. And I've got the footy snapped to the side, and then I've got movies snapped to the side, and then I'm just playing my video games, and the video game is unimpeded, and I'm just playing. I'm like, this is the future. This is how everything has to be in the future. I love this. It's so good.
Yeah, we got a super chat from Cody Bishop.
Yes, $4.99 super chat. I know it was PR, but that personal connection Xbox had with fans is gone. So I traded both my X's for a Switch 2. Still love this pod though. That's sad, Katie Bishop. But I have a Switch 2 as well. And right now I'm probably using my Switch 2 more than just about anything.
Terrible value to trade two $650 consoles for a $500 one. I don't know what you're doing.
That is odd. That is a bit odd.
You got ripped off,
Why
man.
not keep one of them? Why not keep one of them?
Oh, man.
Just one.
It's funny, though, because, like, as great as HDMI in was, as more and more stuff became just streaming services, Nick, which I know you and I are great fans of various streaming services.
Love my streaming services.
Right? Like, I remember back in the day, I had a Virgin box.
You had a Virgin, did you?
Yeah. Had more than I could. No.
We should be so lucky.
Hey, I had a Virgin Media TV box when I used to have live TV, and that went in there, and it was cool having that all in. Much to the despair of my partner at the time. But as time's gone on, like, I haven't now had live television with channels and adverts and stuff like that for over a decade. I
still do.
I've not touched it.
Do.
So,
and the LG OLED does snap. The LG OLED basically does snap, where I can have something to one side and then something else to the other.
Yeah.
Like everyone else does it now. Picture and snap. Everyone else does it.
As always, Microsoft. Great idea.
Yep.
Too early.
Too early.
Marketed.
Yep.
Just have 4 monitors, and you can watch whatever you want while you're working.
Oh, simple.
Yeah.
Simple. Easy. I have 3.
Or
I have 3
there's a TV there, or a TV there, or 2 more monitors over there.
Everyone has that kind of money.
Yeah. I'm poor as shit, Nick. These are cheap now.
So, anyway, how did we get on that tangent?
I don't know.
You guys get on every tangent.
Fun. Tangents are fun. We were just chatting. If in terms of news, though, if you want to talk about video game news of the week, what have we got? There was a rumor. There was some scuttlebutt. There was some chit chat. Thanks to the last 30 seconds of a YouTuber's video talking about how Microsoft haven't stocked enough RAM and they weren't prepared, and every major website ran with this as news.
Xbox going to go up in price.
Yeah, straight away they were on that like a whippet.
And none of them, besides the lovely Jeff Grubb, have given the correction.
Yeah. Indeed. Jez Corden actually posted something over on Windows Central, which I'll put a link for in the chat, that he was actually riffing off of Tim Sweeney's comments about the RAM price increase debacle, saying, Tim Sweeney apparently said RAM price increases will be a real problem, and just wrote a bit about it. And he did include in there that
Very end.
He basically was like, the rumor that's gone around about how Xbox aren't prepared, blah blah blah. He's got sources that have told him, no, we've got plenty of stock. Everything's fine. A healthy supply. This is direct quote from the article. Sources tell me that Microsoft does have a healthy supply of Xbox Surface and other RAM using stock for the time being. Doesn't matter, Jez, what you say. None of the other websites that ran with this story are gonna.
No, not when it's Xbox.
4 days later, when it showed up on Resetera, they immediately said, Jez is full of shit. Who cares? He's always wrong. He's a scumbag, and the mods joined in because it's an awful place.
Yeah. It is weird, though. Like, being owners of a video game media publication, we understand the need for the clicks. We need them too.
Yes, and we also need likes. Hey.
But I will say that as the publication side of this industry has become more and more consolidated, it's been jarring to me to see outlets that I have read for, and I'm not going to throw shade at any particular outlet, but outlets that I've been reading for, since my 20s, if not earlier, that are, almost as old as I am, suddenly doing that when, you guys were never one of the outlets that would do this. And it just points to me at an industry that is in serious trouble.
Could I say
because and we've said it a million times. I think Jesse's point has been wax lyrical here, is he can spend 50, 60 hours on a AAA video game review, and it will do 1/10 of the clicks.
Sometimes 100th.
Is this shitty game coming to Game Pass article like that you could churn out in 5 minutes?
That you just change a few words and add in a few sentences and you write it in 5 minutes. But today I saw both Insider Gaming and VGC and a whole bunch of others all reporting that Linus Tech Tips is saying that he thinks the Steam machine is going to be $700. Like, the fact that that's an article when he is a self-described tech influencer who, in the video that went out yesterday, they just bought a bunch of desktop parts as their Steam machine. So no miniaturization, no small form factor, just a full-fat motherboard, full-fat RAM, big CPU, discrete giant GPU, big power supply that mimic the performance of a Steam machine. And it was like $900. And he thinks it'll be around $700 for that. And everyone just writes an article, knowing that the machine he built is nothing like what the actual Steam machine would end up being. Mm-hmm. But it's just it's an easy article to write. And so you write it, and a lot of times you'll put claim. And claim is the get out. These people claim it. We're not claiming anything. These people over here are claiming this rumor, and it will probably have made them a lot of money because everyone is desperate for clicks, especially at this time of year when news nosedives as far as new stuff coming out. And you're just going to see a million articles because, like, if you went on GameSpot and you click the news section yesterday, it was like 70 or more Black Friday deal posts, and those will make them a ton of money, especially if they're affiliate links like we will have on the site moving forward. Affiliate links, you might only get 1%, you might get 5%, but it's more than zero.
Depends on the product.
Yeah, it's the only way to survive is not through good journalism. It's not through even good work. If you are willing to just throw everything in the gutter and shovel it into the SEO mines and pay people to post your articles on Reddit, then that is generally the way you will make the most money in covering games or anything right now online.
It's very depressing. And, like, don't get me wrong, we'll cover other people's reports if they're credible. Like, I think MP First put out a report of a new Dead Rising in the works.
Yep.
Right? And those guys have been bang on about a number of interesting bits and pieces over the last year. Credit due where it's due, right? Those guys have
credit due where it's due.
Yeah,
due credit where it's due is due.
Yes, whatever. But yeah, like, are you hyped for a possible Dead Rising game? Like that?
No, it's not, because they said it's a direct sequel to 1, set in Hollywood, and has a big focus on timers again. I hate timers. I never liked 1 because of the timers. Yeah.
I don't like.
See,
that's why Dead Rising 3 is the best one.
Yeah, I really like 3. Like, loved it. Is my favorite one, and then I quite enjoyed 4. I know 4 is a lesser game, especially because they took out the co-op for some goddamn reason, which had been so great. It had a co-op mode instead of being the main thing. I enjoyed 4. Like, for me, Taylor Lyles will shoot me with her giant hunting rifle if she can over this, but 1 and 2 would be way below 3 and even below 4.
3 is the best. 3 is amazing. Like, I'm tempted to buy 3 on PC so I can play it at 60, because you can't play it at 60 on Xbox.
And it's not on Game Pass. I think I got it for $3 on Steam.
I can see a couple of questions in the chat. Darren Cole in the chat says, what caused the RAM price issue? Did a major fabricator burn down? Or did they just cut production to put the prices up? No, this is AI.
And it's all data centers. Everything's going up because of data centers ordering the shit out of them, which is what made the Moore's Law is dead Xbox caught off guard thing funny, because Microsoft's one of the main reasons these prices are going up.
Yeah.
Like Microsoft has bought up so much. They can't power it all. That's what Satya said. He's like, oh, we've got a bajillion of everything. We just don't have enough power. That's why we're looking to buy nuclear power plant time. Like, it's the stupidest shit. It's a very dumb thing, especially because like 95% of the money going in isn't making anything. It's just handing between each other. Here, I'll give you money, then you give him money, then he gives me money, then I give her money, then she gives you the money, and they're just transferring the money between each other and not actually making any money for the most part.
Yeah. I think, you know, I would just say to the audience right now watching, and like, I appreciate if you're regulars to tune into the show, even if you're not, right? Even if you just tune in on occasion and you know, you don't support us directly or whatever the case may be, fast forward 3 or 4 years, right? Because already the majority of the people that write about games, that give you their viewpoints, that give you previews and get you excited and show you the things that you want to see and give you their thoughts, they are becoming fewer and further between. A lot of mainstream sites nowadays review only the biggest games and review very few. Because why? Because, well, the mode of which you can consume games doesn't really exist anymore. Like, you can just, a lot of stuff's on a subscription service. You don't need to read someone's thoughts. You can just download it. Who's just donated some $3.33? I can't read the name. Jay Foley. Thank you very much for the tip, my man. I can't read the message, though, because it's too small on my screen. Jesse, hopefully you can.
What message?
The message from Jay Foley that he just posted.
Oh, hey guys, a little late to the pod. Hope you all have a great night. Thankful for everyone in this community.
Yeah,
if you have Streamlab's recent events thing open, you can always see them.
Yeah, I should probably just have that open on the side and I'll hear it as well. But yeah, like I was saying, like,
Nick really has to take a shit, by the way. Didn't want anyone to know. That's why.
When you got to go, you got to go. I would just say to people, like, it's one of the reasons, like, we're really careful and we're starting to be really conscious of how this industry is going. Like, you if you want to see this sort of stuff continue, if you want to see the types of reviews, like,
if you want to see any reviews,
and it's not me turning around here and saying, you know, I'm begging you guys for money. I'm just saying generally to you, even if it's not us, if you guys are big fans of other independent outlets, if you can afford it, support them, because if you see them starting to do more and more of this stuff, in my opinion, and it is only an opinion, it is likely because they are seeing shit. We're in trouble, and we're not like a lot of other outlets. We are very, very lean in terms of how we operate. Like Jesse and I, frankly, we work for fuck all in terms of a living wage. Like, we don't have a lot, but we are determined to get it to a point where we can live on it, and that is through hard work and graft with the rest of the team behind us, right? And as we head into 2026, we are more conscious of this than ever about how do we keep being consistent and giving you guys the content that you want to see, the reviews you want to see, the previews you want to see, the interviews, all of that jazz, and still be able to live. And the reality for a lot of people in video game journalism is that this often is either seen as a stepping stone to working in games.
PR.
or PR or whatever else.
Yep.
And I'm pretty confident in saying that I don't really want to do any of that.
No.
I like this job.
We would rather do more of this and less of the dumb stuff. Like, we've gotten pretty good at the you guys don't have to worry about it or see it behind the scenes writing stuff. But like in 1 month of really focusing on it, we made twice as much as we get in the Patreon. Like in a month, like just bam, like that, of really focusing on it as a team with three people who treat this as some form of job, and then a bunch of volunteers who also essentially do enough work for it to be a job. They just get paid in game codes because there is no money. But like I see people, like Lexluddy has a Ko-fi right now. She's trying to build up a new PC because she really needs it. She needs to have this PC to be able to cover stuff in the industry. But there's no job that's also going to be like in the office or send you hardware. You need to actually do the work. So it's like it's having to scrape by and do everything you can to try and figure out a way to keep doing the thing you really like. And it's damn near impossible. I'm very happy I told everyone that always tried to hire me no. Because every single one of those jobs, the people I saw take them are gone. There's like 7 of them.
There's no stability out there in this industry at all. And like I know Digital Foundry bought themselves back out, and they've got 1 million plus subscribers on YouTube, and I'm sure that makes a fair amount of money. But they've started a website, and the reality is the website probably will eventually bring in just as much money on YouTube. Or
their big thing is their Patreon. That was the reason.
And they're Patreon supported as well. Like, support the people you can, even if it's not us. Like, support the independent voices that you can that are out there, because they deserve it, especially if they're good at what they do. If you support us, we appreciate you, because we wouldn't be able to do it without you. In other news this week, Xbox released a bunch of stuff. The full screen experience got some updates. It's available on the Windows Insider preview release ring. And we got the long-awaited Cloud Sync save status update,
So nice.
which is out now, and it will tell you that your cloud save is saved.
You know what's funny?
It's good.
In the blog post, it says coming next week. But it was there 2 days. It was there a day before the blog post. And it's great. Yeah. It's on regular Xbox PC app and everything now, too. It's really nice. It just says you are synced now at this time, or there's an update available. So next time you open the game, it'll sync. And it just gives you a better idea of where your shit is.
Yeah. And that is nice to have, to be honest.
If I can very quickly jump in. I got asked a question by Jay Foley. For people wondering, the Streamlabs thing is 100% cut. Whereas YouTube is generally like 60-ish% cut. So Super Chats versus Streamlab, the Streamlab is the best option when possible.
Yeah. True story. And plus, Streamlabs is more fun. When we read it out, we'll see it. Don't worry. So we got the full screen experience on PCs and stuff. I saw a bunch of people checking it out on PC and stuff like that. I'm like,
when you have a mouse and keyboard, you don't need it as much.
No.
No.
But the big thing, and I know some of our patrons, including Jay Foley, have already ordered a pair and have their hands on them, is a pair of Xbox controllers for your feet. What's that about?
Man.
Are you going to get these, Nick? I know you're a CROCS fan.
I'm gonna try and get some free ones. From Xbox Australia, if I can, because you know how much these cost in Australia?
$120,
$135.
Fuck off.
They're $80 here.
130. Now I already have CROCS, right? There's my CROCS, and I've got gibbets on them. I've got Mario there, got Bowser there. I'm going to get I want the Doom and the Master Chief ones. I'm going to get those gibbets for sure. I got Sonic and Homer there. I don't know, but I'm going to get the gibbets because I really want to have the Doom and Master Chief ones.
I think it's like a package of like 6 of them or something that are in there.
Look, I think those CROCS look cool, but not $135.
No.
Cool.
What the? Where'd John go?
We just randomly lost John. That's okay. The podcast just improved by 33%.
Ma'am, now it's just us two. Yeah, I got everything.
He's back.
God
He's
damn it,
back.
he's
He's
back. Ruin
back.
it.
What happened there?
He refreshed the window.
I did message you guys in private chat that I needed to restart StreamYard because you guys were all frozen for me, like completely frozen.
Oh, yeah, I don't have. I never had
It's been
StreamYard
like
open.
it for about 25 minutes. So I was like, that's annoying.
25 minutes.
I like the sound was still fine, and I was kind of watching it on YouTube,
wow.
but eventually it got to me, so I needed to refresh my screen.
Okay. Yes. So look, God, I'm on the CROCS Australia website right now, and my size is sold out.
Oh,
So size 9, 10, 11, and 12 are all sold out. Holy crap. There you go. So these are seemingly quite popular. Xbox. Xbox 5-pack gibbets. You're right, Jesse. $35.
Yeah, I saw a little package.
I got that I fucking hate Crocs and wouldn't ever wear a pair.
Wow.
So couldn't give two shits.
I want those gibbets.
If you're wondering, John, Digital Foundry has 4,000 paid patrons.
I saw
They're doing pretty good.
Aftermath have 4,900.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive.
Maybe we're just not that popular.
Well, we're not in the.
We're not.
We haven't been around as long. We're not in the inner circle and stuff of all the people know and have on each other's shows and whatnot. So it's tough. It's tough
We're
to
out
break
here
through.
on an island.
We
on our
have
own,
Jeff
bro.
Grubb,
Yeah.
The Grubster.
who will be here for Christmas.
Will
When
he
is
be
that
here for
episode?
Christmas 2027? I'm going to guess no.
Yeah, Grubsmas 2027 is going to be difficult, but 2025 and 2026
Maybe that's a
we're good to
Monday
go.
podcast. Because
I don't know.
Thursday's Christmas Eve. Sunday's the day after Christmas. Saturday's actually Christmas. So maybe we try and do a Monday.
I
don't
could do
know.
Christmas Day. No worries.
My kids are old
Yeah,
enough.
but
It
you're not
means
supposed
nothing.
to be on the Christmas one, remember?
He can be on the Christmas one. Stop it.
I can be on whatever damn show I please, man.
No, I don't understand. What is it with you guys and like ignoring tradition?
It's a stupid
don't
tradition that
understand.
only happened because John had a terrible ex-wife.
Yeah, literally that.
I mean, that's not the only reason, but anyway.
I mean, also Jeff was very nice and helped.
Yeah.
And John's more than happy to skip this show
He
all
is
the
not.
time.
He does not
for-
want to.
For no...
Oh yeah, he's skipping it in
Decent
2
reason.
weeks. That is true. You get the fuck
Yeah,
off the
I am
show,
skipping
John.
it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's true. I'm not here.
That's right.
I'm away
He's
for
more
the
than
weekend.
happy to skip
Doing
for
his
no
orgy.
reason whatsoever. So a tradition like Grubsmas is a very legitimate reason to take a week off.
Okay, I get it. You don't want me around. That's fine.
Correct.
Wow. Elsewhere in
I
that
like my
Xbox
traditions.
update, Microsoft announced that they are expanding their cloud streaming services. I mean, it went live a couple of weeks ago. Our patrons spotted it, I think, first.
Mm-hmm.
Live in India.
Yep.
It's now also available in Brazil and
Come
Argentina.
to Brazil.
And cloud usage has gone up 45% year on year.
But
It was
45% from what?
It was
I asked
100%
that.
up.
What?
It was up 100% last year, and now it's up 45% this year. So it's less growth. It's a bomb. Get rid of
But
it.
from what?
Now, someone in our YouTube comments actually answered this question, but I think I'll see if I
And
can
also, yeah, it's
find
not that it came to Brazil. It expanded in Brazil. It came to India. John's just
Oh,
lazy.
okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's
Come
one
to
way put
Brazil
it.
steakhouses, which I've heard are amazing. There was one in L.A. I wanted to go to and have Tom pay for it or the bill, but we never did.
Oh,
Damn.
sad face. Someone. Here we go. Devlon1403 on YouTube said, and I quote: "Regarding the 45% cloud increase, there were these numbers in 2024. Cloud gaming hours streamed via Xbox Cloud Gaming doubled year over year to 1.2 billion hours in 2024. It went up 100% in 2024 and now up another 45% in 2025. That's obviously an
500
assumption
million-
on
500
billion
million more
hours.
hours.
Yeah, I don't know if they're measuring just in hours or if they're measuring in players. I certainly
Whatever sounds best is what they will measure in every time, and they will not clarify
Yeah.
further. That is business speak, which people always fall for. It's like we're just testing 4 things. No word about it's only going to be 4 things. You just take that in your mind because that's what you want to be the case. But it's very clear they are setting you up for more, but not committing to it directly. That is why business speak is so insidious because it works.
Yeah. So yeah, there's all of that.
Those numbers are wrong according to Tavish.
Oh.
Get wrecked, John. He talked to ChatGPT about it.
Reading
4
a
billion
YouTube
hours.
comment. Jesus, everyone calm down. In other news, Death Stranding 2 is heading to PC according to a leaked ESRB rating.
I don't think
are you
that's
shocked?
a surprise,
or
is it?
surprised? No, it's
When
not.
it's roughly the exact same time it took for 1, which is about 8 months, I think.
Has it been 8 months since Death Stranding 2? When did that come out?
I don't know. I
2020?
don't care about that game.
It was 2019 because it was 5 years to the date when it then came to Xbox with little fanfare.
The
PC
original
version
came to PC like
is about
7
8 months,
later.
I think.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. It was like around 8 months or something.
Yeah, but when did Death Stranding 2 come out on PS5? Earlier this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was about
This year.
7 months ago.
Oh, okay.
I think it was May. I'm pretty sure it was May.
Interesting. But there you go.
But they've never once. Yeah, no, June 2020, June 24th. So, but they've never talked about Death Stranding sales or player counts. They have talked about GOTYs, but never Death Stranding 2.
Yeah. It's got a Game of the Year nomination, so clearly it must have been played by
It's
millions.
got 7
and millions
nominations
of players.
alongside GOTY. They both have
Of course
7.
it has.
I'm sure his relationship with Geoff has zero to do with it.
I have nothing to do with the voting, Nick. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's just my show.
Look,
And
the
I
new
own
Xbox.
it and run it. And I
okay.
rule the industry with an iron fist. But I've got nothing to do with any of it. It's not me, I swear.
You know,
Sure, bro.
Devs get 2
Cool
tickets.
story.
If you're nominated, you get 2 tickets, and then you got to buy them. That's what came out, I believe, today. Like you get 2 tickets for the Game Awards. As somebody said, allegedly, supposedly. So if you see a team of like 5 people there, they had to buy the other 3, most likely. According to this rumor, it is claimed. Sorry, that's the thing. It has been claimed.
It is claimed, right? Okay.
But Death Stranding 2 also seemed to not sell very well.
Well, who knows, right? We have no.
Well, I mean,
figures for
Sony points out when things do well. It's like Microsoft hasn't really pointed out anything about Doom or The Outer Worlds or that, even though The Outer Worlds is pretty high on Steam for its release. But when you don't get big numbers or anything, you always wonder.
Yep,
Black Ops.
it's true. Yep, Black Ops was a little bit more muted this year, wasn't it?
Well, Black Ops 6 was literally the biggest they've ever had. So
Yeah. I think they knew they weren't going to top that.
yeah, no,
going
they
in,
had talked
but,
about it. They were expecting a down year.
But yeah,
Modern Warfare 4 next year. Ooh,
Infinity
boy.
Ward have been cooking for a while as well.
It'll be the
so-
same thing. It'll be the 4 years in between, like with Black Ops 6.
Yeah, and the cycle will be getting new. Oh my god, this is the best Call of Duty ever because the campaign. Just because the campaign's good.
Oh, that's right.
Campaign's
Yeah.
amazing.
Doom had the most played Doom game and fastest hit 3 million players, but they never talked about sales or anything.
Yeah.
Tavish just reminds me. But yeah, back to boots on the ground. God, no one cares about Fortnite. I know everyone was all excited
They won't
about
let
their
me play.
6-7 event or whatever it was today, the fate of the 6-7.
It's chapter 6 and then chapter 7. They finished The Simpsons. That Simpsons one ended up being extremely popular, the one that we played.
Yeah, I bet.
Everyone is bemoaning the fact that it's gone so quick because they loved it.
It's crazy
The
to me
Simpsons season.
that the whole of Springfield is just gone.
Yeah, it's gone. There's just a new island now.
It's fucking insane that's how.
Even the battle bus is gone, which has been there since 2017. They've gotten rid of the battle bus for this chapter, and you come onto the island. You land on the island. There's surf waves around the island, and they plunk you on a surfboard. You surf, and then jump onto the island, apparently.
Wow.
And the first character you unlock as part of the battle pass, for us it's free, the battle pass, Kill Bill. So get in there and get your Kill Bill skin if you've got Game Pass Ultimate. I love Kill Bill. I'm looking forward to watching the whole bloody affair.
The whole bloody
4 hours of Kill Bill.
This man won't watch a 1-minute cutscene, but will sit in 4 hours for something he's already seen.
I loved Kill Bill. I saw that at the cinema 3 times.
Wow.
Kill Bill. It was so good. Did you not like Kill Bill?
I enjoyed it,
okay.
but it's pretty derivative.
What?
I'm going to go off
Kill
camera.
Bill is okay.
It's not my favorite Tarantino movie by far.
Bro, Kill Bill. Oh my God. Kill Bill was incredible. I adored that movie so much.
A little too derivative.
To be fair, I haven't seen him in a very long while. Maybe I'll give him a rewatch and give you my final thoughts.
DiddyAct, I don't think Fortnite will let you in. That's what I'm trying to do. It just plays a cutscene and then says, do you want to replay the cutscene or quit? I don't think it's ready yet.
Yeah, Fortnite is down right now. It's offline.
I don't know if it's down. I think they're doing their prep.
Fortnite is funky.
Chapter. I think they're doing their prep for Chapter 7. So you won't be able to get in. Reservoir Dogs was very good, but I think my favourite Tarantino movie is Kill Bill.
All those movies are just Asian movies he watched and really liked, and then he tries to remake, and it's not as good.
I adore Kill Bill. I fucking loved it. And I look forward to seeing both movies combined. I will thoroughly enjoy that. Tangent.
Yeah, well, a little tangent. We don't mind a little tangent every now and then. In terms of other news, Nintendo bought the substantial part of one of Bandai Namco's Singapore studios, and it's now called Nintendo Studios Singapore.
Take notes, Microsoft.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. You buy the good little bits of others.
Yeah.
Like Playground, who they had worked with and then bought.
Playground wasn't a part of anyone else.
Oh, I mean,
I would
it's
argue
not the normal thing to just buy one of Bandai Namco's
Nick's
studios.
on a tangent here to push Microsoft to quickly save Eidos, Montreal, and Crystal
and they've worked with them a lot.
Crystal Dynamics, but even BioWare. Save BioWare before EA gets rid of BioWare.
The thing is, though, they're not going to be worth as much without their IP, and I highly doubt EA is going to want to give those up. That's the hard thing. And even if you try and buy Crystal right now, you're not getting Tomb Raider from Amazon.
No.
Like, they don't own it, but they got a deal for it.
Tricky. Elsewhere in miserable video game news, UK studio Splash Damage have begun a studio-wide consultation ahead of layoffs.
Right.
If you like, who is Splash Damage? They worked on Gears Tactics for Microsoft. They worked on a bunch of Return to Castle Wolfenstein stuff back in the day, and other level packs for, I think, for Quake and maybe Call of Duty or Halo. I think they did some Halo stuff for MCC. They did Brink back in the 360 days, if you remember Brink.
I never played it, but I do remember it.
Yeah. So that's sad news.
It is.
I can't really think of anything else. Embracer has sold some more stuff. Arc Games and Cryptic Studios have been divested away. That's kind of it. It's been a quiet Thanksgiving week in video game land.
US really, holiday equals quiet week.
It does.
That's okay.
It does. It's fine by us. As such, I don't think there's much more that we can chit chat about. Did anyone get anything good in the old Black Friday deals? Anyone pick any up?
I got
deals.
My new headphones that I'm wearing. My Nova. My SteelSeries Arctis Nova 7Xs, which have been really, really good for me because now instead of having 3 different sets of headphones in this room, I now have 1.
Nice.
So these are synced via Bluetooth to my Mac. And then I have this nifty little USB adapter. Right, and it's got a switch at the top for Xbox or USB. So if it's on Xbox and I plug it into the little Xbox adapter, switch it over to USB, and I can plug it directly into either the ROG, the Switch 2, or PS5, and just have the one set of headphones for all my devices. It's fantastic.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I love these headphones. They're super convenient.
I would show you what I got. I didn't get them in a Black Friday deal.
Ooh. Let me go check my door. Fun. I literally just had mine delivered.
Jez called and just released a review of these Status Pro X's. So I got an email asking if I wanted to check them out, and I absentmindedly was like, "Yeah, I'll check them out." Maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and then suddenly a Royal Mail package turned up on, I want to say Thursday or Friday. $300, super amazing. Like, I've been using them since. Pretty much every day. super amazing wireless earbuds, like Bluetooth wireless earbuds, and they are legit. They've got active noise cancellation. They are super premium, and I'm like, oh my god, the sound quality is unfucking real. Like, I am super impressed with them. I'll probably get around to writing a review at some point, because but Jez like pumped his out. I don't know if he got them the same time as me, because I think they were sending samples out. This is a tiny little bespoke audio company, and what they have made is legitimately, like, I immediately gave my very trustworthy Samsung buds away. They're gone. These are my new babies. Oi, someone.
Is that for your ROG?
Fancy.
Yeah, so I got the
do a review for that.
This
Jesse.
full Ultimate Edition with stickers and the freaking pack of cards and other shit. And the kickstand and everything was $64. It was normally $120. So this will be going on my ROG later tonight. And the box is still closed, and I don't want to give away the address, but this is my wife's new Microsoft Surface laptop that I got for her on a payment plan.
Oh, wow.
It was half price.
Hang on, I'm just going to
Normally $1,000.
Pay down.
Normally $1,000. Pulled out a new Amazon credit card, got it for $400 over 6 months. So that was a good deal.
Nice. I'm poor, so I don't have any stuff.
Yeah, I can't afford laptops and things. I mean,
can I show them your laptop, honey? Can I show them your laptop? Pretty good.
I think if I got anything else. No, well, it was my son's birthday, so he got all the cool stuff. Man, I feel like going into his room now and grabbing his keyboard and mouse off him just so I can show you guys. Like, taking them off him. You don't understand how cool his keyboard and mouse are. It's like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just going to go grab them.
For audio listeners, Nick's going to show off a keyboard and mouse on stream, but, that's fine. It's fine, right? We don't mind.
My son looks at me and goes, hey.
Where you going with my shit?
He just looks up at me. He's like, hey. Look how cool his keyboard is, man. It's so good.
Yeah,
it's like, that's metal. That's full-on metal.
Yeah, it's an aluminium chassis, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's got that's like a touchpad thing. It's, oh man, this keyboard is so good.
This is violet. It's very light violet, but it is, in person, a little.
And that's the
purple.
mouse. That's the ROG. Look at the lights. Look at the RGBs and the actual scroll wheel.
Very nice.
It's changing color. It's so cool. He loves it. He's totally in love with it.
Very nice.
Here's your
Wow.
box. Yeah. Now I go back off screen to eat the rest of my enormous plate that my wife prepared of the food I made.
I thought with him having a proper gaming PC, I'm like, cool, now he can play real games. You know what he's playing in there? Roblox.
I am
dude.
I am doing everything I can to get my son away from Roblox. Like, I do not want him on it anymore, ever.
Oh, man.
Good Old Collingwood. Did you guys see that tweet Geoff Keighley posted last night of a picture of petrified bodies with the tag regal.inspiring.thickness ? What do you think this could be?
Yeah, I've seen further follow-ups that have now indicated some coordinates in a place.
Yeah, they've already got to the coordinates. There's a big statue there.
Yeah, and there's the road is something Mesa Road, and everyone's like, it's Half-Life 3, blah, like that, because it's a Black Mesa reference. I don't know what. No,
there's like this big statue, it's very Diablo coded kind of
like
statue.
Bodies and stuff. Things up and fucking tentacles, I don't know what it is. Shit.
I've heard rumors about what's supposed to be at the Game Awards, but man, I don't know if I want to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Why would Valve give Half-Life 3 to Geoff? They could just post that.
Allegedly, they owe him.
For what?
That's the talk I heard. People are like, oh no, Valve owes him because they were supposed to reveal Half-Life Alyx at the Game Awards and then they didn't. Something happened, so it's like they owe him.
Oh.
Now the rumor of I had put out that tweet that was alluding to Half-Life 3, saying, if what I've heard is true and this gets revealed, like this could steal some thunder from Grand Theft Auto 6. I was talking about Half-Life 3, because let's be real, Half-Life 3 could steal some hype thunder from GTA 6.
Yeah.
There's something I heard could be at the Game Awards quite some time ago. Haven't had an update. But for the ultra hardcore crowd, the niche hardcore crowd, man, if this game is at the Game Awards, I don't give a rat's ass about this game, but I know some people that do, who will get very excited if it's there.
Is Ursula one of them?
Be there. No.
Okay.
No, I know the game that Ursula's talking about. I didn't hear about that at the Game Awards. I heard about a different game.
Ooh.
And I did leave. For those of you saying, "Oh, yeah, you're just going to come back and name any game." No. I left receipts with 2 or 3 people, so I can't lie. I've left receipts with people.
Scourge in the chat. Did you hear about Playdead's new game being at the TGAs?
No,
I did
not.
That makes me excited. I would love to see whatever Playdead are doing. But then I hear Playdead is like half of whoever they were, and Inside was a very long time ago now.
You know what I'm excited about?
What?
I am in the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls closed beta, which starts next week. And man, I am going to start saving up money from now because we're Xbox. So PlayStation sure as shit aren't going to send me that wireless arcade stick. So I'm going to have to save up and buy that wireless arcade stick for PlayStation 5 because, man, I've only got one wireless arcade stick and it's the Xbox 360 one that came with Tekken 6. I bought Tekken 6 for that arcade stick. I don't care about Tekken. I just wanted a hoary wireless arcade stick.
And I just want to thank Jay Foley. Nick, did I just hear Roblox? It's all about that wobbly life. Lol. For $4.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that wobbly life. We talked about that last week. I got to remember that. Yeah,
wobbly life, man. It's awesome. It's really cool. Cool game. Cool game.
Wobbly life.
Anyway, did we have enough, Jesse, this week for don't
there
read
are
the
2
YouTube comments?
If you want to hear it real quick.
We could have a quick look at what people have been saying this week in a
Hitting the
quiet
button.
week. Yep. Occasionally, we like to dive into our comment systems across wherever people can comment, be it YouTube, the XboxEra forums, Twitter. And we got a couple this week. There's nothing. People have been calmer this week. There's a calm week out in the world as people give thanks for, stuff. But Robert Figueroa on YouTube said, "My representation, Mega Man, thumbs down, thumbs up." What was this in reference to, Jesse?
I wrote it above. It is for Proto Droid Delta, which was a lady in a Mega Man looking type game.
Did we do a review?
And that's thumbs down, middle finger. Yeah, that was from our review video. Which was, I think, years ago.
Wow, they just came in and were like, "Grr, Lady Mega Man, grr."
Isn't that weird? Isn't it weird what all that YouTube grifting shit has done to the way people think about video games? How would the grifting scene work if Tomb Raider came out today instead of 30 years ago?
It would be all about the nude code that everyone thought existed.
No, you know what I mean, though.
Oh, yeah.
How would they react now if Tomb Raider came out now and wasn't already an established thing? Oh, my representation Uncharted.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, it's just such a weird thing. That, females have been in video games. There was Ms. Pac-Man. We had Pac-Man, and then we had Ms. Pac-Man. Now, I wasn't, old when Ms. Pac-Man came out, but I'm pretty confident there wasn't people going, "Oh, I'm not playing this shit. Oh, you got woman's Pac-Man." as far as I can tell, Ms. Pac-Man might have been more popular than Pac-Man. I think people like Ms. Pac-Man even more.
I think as well with the whole Twitter accidentally turning on this thing where you could see where the fuck actual accounts from. It kind of
it wasn't accidental. They just didn't think about it first.
Yeah, well, they shone a light on how completely and utterly not a real place the town square of the internet is, because
it's all in India.
It's all in and I saw a tweet about it, and it was like there was a lot of places that owned these accounts that claimed to be, and were hugely followed and about divisive politics or representation or woke ideology or whatever fucking buzzword you want to attach to it. But they weren't from the places that they were claiming they were from, but they were there to make money off of people's anger and rage, because I saw someone put a tweet out, and I can't remember what country they were referring to, and this is completely out of my ass, but they were like, hey, actually the minimum wage in this country is like this. It was something awful, like $23 USD, right? That's your average monthly wage or weekly wage. And if they invest in a blue tick and build this up, they can make more money by grifting off of your anger on Twitter and not actually being a real person with real opinions, but just there to engage and get your then it's created this completely false economy of actual lies, and it's everywhere. It is prevalent, and I would say that the same is probably true on YouTube and on TikTok.
Yeah, but
I
wonder. But my thing is, I wonder, because most kids these days now are being raised by our generation. So they're not being raised by boomers anymore. They're now being raised by Gen X and millennials. So I just wonder, and our parents are boomers.
Yeah.
And so a lot of what you see now is boomer coded. So and I don't understand why most of us should be immune to that. Someone mentioned in the chat, Joe Sinister in the chat was like, imagine if Terminator 2 came out now. It's like, yeah, well, what about Alien? Yeah. We already had female lead action movies. We already had so I don't understand why now people see, but my thing is, why are the younger generations, you'd think it would be my generation that would fall for that shit. They'd be like, yeah, why is this woman leading this fucking movie? This is shit. Because I'm Gen X and I was raised by boomers. So you'd think it would be my age group that falls for that shit. You wouldn't think it'd be the younger generation.
I don't know. I don't think the younger generation are falling for it. But I think that people that take the actual reactions of stuff on Twitter in any serious way are foolishly doing so. Having said that, there's some real stuff out there. There are real thoughts out there, but it has definitely become more and more evident that a lot of it is just to make money off of your anger, good or bad. And that's a depressing world to live in. Yeah, that's a nice looking kill switch case. What skin did you get with it? Did you get a cool skin? Oh, nice.
And this one glows in the dark.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I just always found I understand the idea that I get the point behind grifting. I'm just surprised it works. Is more my thing. I'm just shocked that it works.
I love my parents, right? They are good people, genuinely good people. But I see my old man, and he's scrolling through fucking Facebook constantly, and he's just being fed this awful stuff, and it just reinforces this position. The immigrants are coming.
Yes,
they're taking their jobs.
And I totally get on that generation. I totally see why it works on that generation. I completely get why it works on the boomers and the early Gen Xers. 100%. Totally get it. But why everything post-millennial? It shouldn't work on anyone post-millennial.
Post-millennial.
I think human beings are human beings, mate. They react.
People have always been stupid, and they will always be stupid.
But yeah, I mean, we could get into that whole thing, but we ain't gonna.
Okay.
The other amusing comment we saw, and we know that this isn't actually an angry comment because this is from, I think, someone that regularly engages in Xbox Era.
I think we haven't had this week.
Yeah, Tao John says, "Oh my God, these bean interruptions are so annoying. I just want to hear about video games, you money-starved lunatics."
Yeah,
it was a great show. Sorry about all the beans. Sorry, not sorry.
Hey, I timestamped all of them.
I know.
I timestamped basically every single bean thing.
Glorious.
That was
Absolutely
full
glorious.
on. Those timestamps took a long time.
I bet. All right. Well, look, it's that point in the show where we're going to just dive straight into some of the people that matter the most to us. And that is our incredible Patreon community. As we've mentioned multiple times throughout the podcast today, we wouldn't exist without the kind support and generosity of a seriously cool group of people, aka the Patreon community. So many thanks to all of them for everything that they do month in, month out to keep Xbox Era alive and going. One of the perks of being one of those wonderful people is, of course, to ask a community question every week, either via our Discord, discord.gg/XboxEra, where there's a fun form to fill out starting every Thursday, or via our forums, forum.xboxera.com, where you get to ask a question, share your thoughts, make a statement, or whatever else you fancy, because you're a Patreon and you deserve it. If you want to be one of those really, really cool, awesome people, head to patreon.com/XboxEra. I will gently tease that we've got some cool shit planned for 2026. And
we also just had an episode of Sick and Nick's Flicks. First one we've done for some time.
We did. And we discussed before going live that the next episode we might do will be one focused on miserable films.
Yeah.
having just watched The Long Walk.
The Long Walk. I watched it a couple of weeks ago. It's good.
Yeah, cracking. Yeah, and we're also, Nick, we need to find a day for you to sit down and do this movie commentary that we've promised to these lovely, lovely people. So have a look at your calendar, man. Let us know what you can do.
And this is the main reason I love cats.
My calendar
He's not in
is
his
chockers.
box. Because he's in the box I tore up and threw on the ground.
Yeah, boxes are good.
Man, you got to see the places my cat sleeps.
You want to see? I went to bed the other night after, I think it was after doing my live stream on Thursday, and I'm going to pull this photo up and show it on stream because it's very, very cute and funny.
Tom Warren's in the chat. Hi, Tom.
Tom Warren.
No, none of us ever get anything from Xbox.
Yeah, we don't get Crocs.
We're not as big as you, Tom.
Yeah,
I've had my cat. My cat has slept in the laundry sink too.
I was like, what are you in there for?
Yeah, they're so dumb. They're like the dumbest animals, cats. I swear to God.
I love them. If I fits, I sits. That is the rule.
Yeah. Like my wife used my son's old bed head. He has this old fabric bed head that he doesn't use anymore. And it's just sort of off to the side in the garage. My wife used it as a support thing because she was doing some painting outside, so she used it just to sit stuff on because the table out there wasn't big enough. And then the cat discovered it, and that has now become her new favorite place to sleep, just on this old bed head that's sitting on top of a table. She'll spend an entire day on it, just sleeping on that bed head. She's even been sleeping on it overnight out in the cold rather than coming inside. They're just
Cats,
so
man.
dumb.
Cats
They're
are
just
silly.
so dumb and weird.
God bless them. Anyway, Nick,
Seriously.
where are we starting today? We start with the Google form.
Always a form, yeah.
The form. Yes, the form. First question is from Jay Foley. Hello, guys. My question this week is, if you guys could give the TGA a voting category, what would you call it, and what games from 2025 would you put in that category? This can't be a current category the TGA already has. Have a good day / night. So a new category.
Can we pull up our voting card, please, Jesse, from the stream that we did, and just remind ourselves of what categories exist?
A new category.
Best Xbox game.
Yeah, best Xbox game.
Best game not made by PlayStation.
Yes. Best Xbox game. Since Xbox can't have a game in any other fucking category that has a chance of winning anything. Best Xbox game. That's the one. Nah, don't worry about it, Jesse. That's the one. Best Xbox game.
Oh, wow.
For sure.
Is that the one? Is that the category?
It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. Because they're not allowed to win Game of the Year, so they may as well have their own category.
What would you put in there? What would be your 5 nominees for best Xbox game this year? Considering there's been a lot of good Xbox.
Yeah, a lot of Xbox games. Doom the Dark Ages, South of Midnight. Does Ninja Gaiden 4 count?
Yeah, it's an Xbox published game.
Ninja Gaiden 4, South of Midnight, Doom.
Indiana Jones came out on PS5 this year.
Yes, Indiana Jones, because didn't count last year. Indiana Jones and...
Keeper.
I wasn't a big fan of Keeper.
Did you play it all the way through, bro?
I still haven't beat it.
Bro, when you've got all the way through, you'll have a completely different opinion about it. I promise.
Too many cutscenes.
What else?
Too many cutscenes,
It does have a lot of cutscenes for that style of game.
Stupid fucking
what's another Xbox game that came out this year? There's Outer Worlds 2.
Outer Worlds 2, Avowed.
I haven't played that. Avowed, yeah.
Grounded 2.
Grounded 2, haven't played that. I don't know. You guys pick the 5th game. I don't know.
Well, Keeper. That's what I want in there.
Okay. Yeah. It has to be best Xbox game. There's no other category that makes sense at the Game Awards.
Yeah. Every Game Awards covers everything else. Best Nintendo, best PlayStation in the Game
best
of the Year
indie
categories. Best indie.
Best everything.
Poor old Microsoft out there.
Yeah.
On an island on their own.
Yeah. You know, but make sure you give him that next console reveal, guys. It's paying off massive dividends.
Yep.
Keep giving him all that coverage. Yep. Because he does you guys so many favors. You make sure you keep giving him that coverage, guys.
Thank you to Owl
Fucking
Theory.
working wonders. Well done.
I'm
Good stuff.
a poor ass bitch, and owe y'all so much more by tossing some spare change away. $2.22 for all the sequels John will be playing on PlayStation 5.
Yeah. Sequelitis. Exclusive sequels galore on PS5. Thanks, Jay Foley. That was a amusing question. And we hope we answered it well.
Next question. And that means, I guess, Jesse won't be
It's
thinking.
on the screen already. Shut the fuck up.
Is it? Tiberius Monk. Hello, XboxEra. Congratulations on episode 290.
Basic.
Thank
bitch.
I don't have any questions this week. Just wanted to say thank you all for a year of great content so far. This is a great podcast, and I'm happy to see you grow further. Keep up the great work. Happy Thanksgiving, and ciao. Thanks Tiberius Monk.
Very kind.
Thanks for that.
Thank you very much. It's always
Very
nice.
nice.
And we mostly just get shit on and yelled at and
Yeah.
told by people we suck for thinking that a version of a game's okay. And so it's always nice to actually get a little bit of positivity.
Yeah.
Critopsy X in the chat says, "Why are you rubbing your deck?"
I sold my Steam Deck to pay for this Xbox Ally X, actually. I sold
Only,
a Steam Deck and a Legion Go, which I actually have to check and see if we got paid for that yet.
Only 10 more episodes.
I know,
Left.
episode
Till we-
300.
Till we talk to our buddy Phil again.
I hope
We
so.
hope. We hope.
Should be. We should.
Should be alright. Should be alright.
It should be okay. He gave me the thumbs up. He gave me the thumbs up when I
I
sent
wanna
him a
do-
message
It's up to
about it.
Xbox PR.
I want to do, and we need to figure this out, even if we have to do it in post, because often it's pre-recorded. If we get Phil on again, right? If, but you know, like,
I'm fairly confident Phil will be more than happy to drop by again.
but if that does happen, like, I want to do this whole thing where we're like, now Phil, we got taken to task last year by the community.
Yeah.
So now it's time for the hard hitting questions, and then I want that.
Hard-hitting
Who wants to be a millionaire? You know, in the heartbeat, and then we'll just start hammering him with some real grueling shit.
Softies. Real
What's your favorite
softies.
color?
If you guys
Do you
were
still love your
bitching and
wife?
fucking moaning about how soft we were on Phil last time, mate, have I got some fresh marshmallow content for you coming?
Tell me, Phil, if you had to take one of the XboxEra team out on a date, where would it be?
Yeah. So Phil, I get that McDonald's isn't as popular as it used to be back in the day, but what's your favorite burger at McDonald's?
my favorite is the one that you jokingly said the other time, which was, Phil, Xbox, your whole brand has got the momentum of a runaway
freight train. How do you stay humble?
I want to see his face.
Oh shit! I'm gonna call the segment the steel marshmallow. Hard on the outside, but soft on the inside.
Armadillo.
Oh shit! And then I'm gonna see everyone raging on Twitter. You fucking didn't ask him anything. So hey, I got to know Phil as a person.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the corpo speak he throws at me when we ask him questions he inevitably can't answer. I don't care.
Oh no, he dodged it. We're so shocked and surprised.
That's
funny fucking shit.
That's gonna be very, very funny. Okay.
God damn, I'm doing a Nick level of cleaning on this thing.
You wish. Next question. It's from DiddyAct BREW, formerly Hytham G. I still want to know who this person is.
I don't know. It's still a DiddyAct BREW.
We don't know. They're just taking everyone else's names. Okay. A question from DiddyAct BREW. Have you bought your children their Christmas presents yet?
No, that's miserable.
Not yet. Not yet. I mean, my son just had his birthday and he's been getting his birthday presents. He's got to fill up his beanbag with beans today. It's bean time.
Yeah.
He's got to fill it up with beans. He got a gaming beanbag yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he had a rocker chair, a Luigi Super Mario Brothers rocker chair, and he's kind of grown out of that now and it's not very comfortable. So his grandparents on my wife's side, so my in-laws, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law all got together and got him a quite expensive gaming beanbag, which we have to fill up with beans today.
Fun. Sounds riveting.
Yep.
I'm going to get my son, my daughter is going to get an Xbox Series S for Christmas because she has really been getting into her games. So I'm keeping my eyes out and I might still jump on one of the Xbox. There were no Black Friday deals.
Should have got one at launch. It would have been cheaper.
Fucking cheaper. So I'm gonna see if I can either find one at like CEX or there's like a 10% off or get a refurb one from Amazon. I haven't decided yet, but I've got to pull the trigger on that. And then for my son, I've told them both, like, you're only getting one thing from me this year. I'm not going to bother with any of the usual like, I'll let your grandparents buy you like fucking stocking shit and stuff like that. But she's getting her own console, which she's going to be delighted with, because then she when she wants to play, bless her, she pulls up a little chair and gets her duvet and she comes and sits with me here and plays on this. And as much as I love that, I'm also like, she's constantly talking to me while I'm trying to work, and it is infuriating.
It's annoying.
My son just wants, funnily enough, exactly what your boy's got. He wants an RGB keyboard and an RGB mouse for his PC. So I'll hook him up with some bits, and that will be that.
I mean, Razer sends you shit. Why don't you just give him the Razer stuff?
I haven't got a keyboard for him, so I'll have to get something. Okay. But yeah, there you go. What about you, Jesse? Have you got everybody's stuff? Have you,
pretty much the son already got his.
Rolling in money, buying laptops. And
I know. Laptops and
taking on more and more debt for this website. No, son already has his, which is a really nice headset I had, which he wanted to buy off of me, and I said, no, you can have it for free.
Take it for free.
After the wife yells at me enough, you can just have it. God, there's way too much. There were way too many animals. I could not get this screen thing on without it getting covered in hair, despite my best attempts for it to not. And then I already mentioned the daughter's one, not purchased yet, but soon.
Need to get one of these, so that way you just have it running, keeping the hair away while you try and do it.
Well, there was nothing here, and then I put it down, and magically there was one, of course. But I do have one of those.
All right. Thank you, DiddyAct BREW.
Thanks, DiddyAct BREW. Can't wait to see whose identity you steal next week. To the forum.
He sticks with the identities for a little while.
Okay. Jesse, brother. Happy podcast 290, mofos. So after my brother talked up Sisu, I decided to watch it, and holy shitballs, that movie was fantastic. Got a bit knucking futs, especially when he survived that plane crash. But he was better at killing Nazis than the Inglorious Bastards, and did a better John Wick than any of those awful sequels did. Hell, they didn't even kill the dog in it. So I'll go as far as to say it was better than the original John Wick, which is, in my not-so-humble opinion, was the only tolerable entry into that franchise. Also, Stranger Things Season 5 so far, fucking awesome. No huge spoilers from me, but Will and Robin are my new favourite team. Mostly because having two gay characters together will piss the anti-woke religious morons right off. Haha, fuck those bitches. Yeah, I've seen the first couple of episodes of Stranger Things Season 5.
No spoilers, please. I promise my son.
No, I think the problem is I started watching them too late, and I've been really tired lately, and I just nodded off through most of it.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm not saying that's bad, but like I need to start watching them earlier in the night when I'm not so completely exhausted. This week's question is kind of a self-indulgent one from this ignorant dumb American who totally doesn't know that England or the Greek part of Australia don't celebrate Thanksgiving. What are you fellas most thankful for at this time? Edit, I know not all Australia is Greek, even though according to Nick, most, if not all of planet Earth was originated by Greeks. Well, it was. We were one of the first. We are OGs. The Greeks. And Melbourne has like the third largest Greek population in the world, of any city in the world. But that's a lot when you think about it. Like, that's more than just about every city in Greece except for two. Athens and Thessaloniki. There's a lot of us down here. What are we most thankful for? I don't know. What are we most thankful for? Our health?
I'm thankful for the people and friends that I have in my life. I think that's the overall, above anything else. This year in particular has not been my favourite year on a personal level, because I've lost 20 years of something that I worked towards, right? That's a kick in the teeth for anybody. I'm 40 years old and I've been a homeowner since I was 20. That's half my life. I've owned my own home and now I have none of it. That has been a hard transition, but I'm very grateful to the amazing people I have around me, the support network I have, my lovely partner Kat, and I wouldn't be as moderately sane as I am without them. So yeah, I'm pretty thankful for that. There you go.
What about you, Jesse?
Serious answer.
I guess I'm thankful that I don't care about having this work because it got hair on it again. So I'm just going to put both of these away.
Yeah, I never bother with a screen protector. Like, no interest for most of the time.
Yeah, I've never needed one.
I do.
But
I put one on mine and on my son's ROG. I'm quite good at it now. A lot of people in my family
perfect,
just
but there
come
was
to
one
me.
piece of hair under it. The second time, I was like, I'm not going to bother.
But didn't that screen protector set kit thing come with the guide?
Oh yeah, no, I got the guide over there. I did it the exact same way the guy does. There's just too much cat hair here.
Yeah, the JSO one comes with this little handy guide thing.
Yeah, cool. The Dbrand's got videos. Just go to dbrand.com/how, and it was right there. But now I just got to put the actual case on because I don't care about it.
Heads up, Wario64 has just tweeted 1 minute ago, for anybody watching right now, the Asus ROG Xbox Ally, not the X, but the standard Ally, is $100 off over on Amazon and Best Buy.
Ooh, good tell.
Okay.
So if you want one, now's the time.
Yep. I'm probably thankful for, I don't know, like I said, my health, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good thing to be thankful for.
Thankful that I get a lot of free games from Jesse. Even on Switch. That's something I'm thankful for. All the free games that I get from Jesse.
You're welcome.
That's mine.
You can tell Nelia at Nintendo PR that you love her.
Yeah, when I get Kirby.
She's been on vacation.
Until then,
be patient.
Until then, no. Next question. So, Jesse and every American watching this podcast, I bet you'll had a good Thanksgiving eating that delicious turkey like I did, and as usual, Black Friday shopping, except for Jesse, since he confessed. But here is my good question about Funko.
Is it a good
Down
question?
below is this. That was quite an intro. That was quite the cold open. Let's say that if Funko dies by next year or so, if the which company is eligible to buy them, like if it was Mattel, Hasbro, Amazon, Silver Lake, Oracle. Why would Oracle buy Funko? The
Oracle,
rich
the
people.
technology company.
Yeah,
Well,
why would
that's
Oracle
the
buy
Ellison.
Funko?
It's Larry Ellison. He just talking about him probably. If I had to guess.
The rich people from Shark Tank and whatever company there is out there that would buy them if they don't survive next year. But your gents' take on what company you'll know would acquire them, or the ones I list and such. But I know Jesse has Funkos, but John and Nick, do you too? But them and same for the ones watching this podcast. Do you'll buy them? Because but some like Master Chief, Joyeuse, the travel name Lumen and Ether, along with Paymon, but your all take anyway. Man, Hytham, that was a lot.
I will never buy a Funko. I have no interest in it. And outside of the momentary burst that they did have, I think that is their biggest problem, is that they are just clutter and they've kind of run their course like Pog.
No, you know what it is? You know what Funko's copped now? Funko has copped what Disney Infinity did. So Disney Infinity, they thought to themselves, it's Disney toys. Everyone's going to buy them. We think Hulk is popular. Let's make the most of Hulk. And they made like 1 billion Hulks, which all just ended up hanging out on shelves. Like they just got carried away and thought, let's just do everything. And there's just like, I get that they kind of need to do everything, but they needed a system whereby they don't just make dozens and dozens and thousands of like characters that are IPs no one gives a shit about or are super niche. So you're left with all this fucking inventory that's just sitting on shelves. Yeah. They needed to work out a system, whether it's made to order or something. I don't know. My son, my kids have Funkos. My kids have Funkos. I don't have any. Like my son's got Lightning McQueen, Silver Sonic, Michael Jordan. He's got a few Pokemon ones. He's actually got quite a few.
These are not all the ones my family has bought. No, it's not. There's still more down there.
That's a lot of Funkos.
Yeah, Gabe also has like 30.
I don't know. I don't know what they do, but they need to work out a system where they just don't have all this inventory sitting in stores, not moving. Like when you go to EB now, it's still EB in Australia. Like half the shop almost is Funkos. There's like an entire wall of them, and I'm like, they're just gonna sit there forever. No one's gonna buy any of these. The only thing they're good for is like impromptu birthday presents because they're not overly expensive. So it's like, oh yeah, this kid's into this IP. I'll just get a Funko of it. That's really all they're good for.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think they are going to get bought out. I think they will just end up.
You don't reckon anyone will buy them out?
I don't see why. Why would you?
No.
I think it'll either be they'll cut back enough to just kind of like do that more bespoke route like you mentioned, or they'll just shut up shop.
I wonder if Epic would buy them.
I don't know. Epic can afford it, right? Like,
well, I look at Fortnite and the way they have mastered IP integration into Fortnite, and I'm like, could they rework Funko to be, hey, what if we do physical toys? And I don't know, just spitballing. I could see maybe someone like Epic making it work because they're good at that. Maybe I'm wrong. Thanks for that, Hytham G. Next question. DiddyAct BREW 3.
Not DiddyAct.
Yeah, not DiddyAct. Happy Thanksgiving for all that enjoy it. I'm not one of them. Here in Brazil, it's all about Black Friday. So what's the craziest stories you all have of it? Is there a deal that would make you go fight crowds of nerds to get it?
No.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Like, if there was like a super awesome OLED top end fucking monster TV that if I could get first in line and it was an insanely good deal, I'd probably go for it. But otherwise, nah.
Yeah. I mean, for me, maybe a really good headset. Like maybe if the Nova Arctis, those new Obsidian Ultra Pro beautiful premium ones had an insane deal, maybe I'd kick the shit out of some people for them. But now that everything's online, that doesn't happen anymore, and it's a good thing because people have literally died in Australia on Boxing Day sales.
Same in the US.
It was for us. It was Boxing Day. For us, those crazy sales where people would trample on each other. That was Boxing Day back in the day, in the 80s and 90s in particular. And once people died, they sort of had to reevaluate how they did it because people, like, it was on the news. Like, you saw people actually trample on each other because a fridge was like $200. And they'd fucking lose their shit to get a fridge or a microwave or whatever. And people actually died. So they very much had to reevaluate after
I have to
that.
say.
So
This feels great. This kill switch case actually having a kickstand built in now. This feels real good.
that's cool.
I don't know if it's worth the 60 on its own, but getting the whole kit and caboodle and everything together, definitely. God, there's just way too much fucking cat hair in this house, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, no, it's
The
bad.
losing
I've only
battle.
got one cat.
Yeah, we got
I've
the
only
two.
got one cat, and it's a lot. But yeah, the only deal for me now at my age would probably be a really good set of headphones, I think.
Yeah, ever since I got these from Odyssey, these two, the amount of time and effort I have to put into this job is dulled by the amount of cool shit I've gotten for my time.
Free.
Like this chair, which I should have another Hayworth chair coming in December because they've got their cool
Man,
one
I
that they
need a
showed
new
at Halo
chair.
Championship Series.
I need a new chair.
So, like, when Black Friday came around, the only thing I looked at was a laptop for Amanda because she's using the one I have because hers is just too old and she's scared because it's not, we don't own it. Again, it was a thing I'm covering and reviewing and getting to use, but if it ever broke, then we owe a company like $2,000. So, it's a weird thing. Like, games, I never even look at to buy anymore. I admit, as shitty as that might sound for me, but like
it's the one perk of the job.
Yeah, and it's like you pay with your time. Like the amount of time that goes into covering everything that gets sent to us is through the roof. I know, like, and people can still lose. You can lose your perspective pretty easily on a lot of it, which is always a tough thing. So for this, rarely about me as much. It's much more about the family, like Vin Diesel says.
I've come close to buying a couple of air fryers.
They're great. We got one.
Air fryers are good.
Yeah, fries are right.
We've got an old secondhand shitty one, so I keep saying to my wife, hey, this air fryer is pretty cheap. But I just never know which size to go for because I don't know how many liters mine is. So I don't want to commit to it, and then it turns out... I mean, Amazon are great with returns, but I don't know if I'd want to bother returning a fucking air fryer. But yeah. Next question. 99 Rukin. Happy late Thanksgiving, everyone. I've been playing Jedi Survivor. God, I've got to go back to that game.
Great game.
Amazing game. And Alan Wake 2, an okay game. Bro, okay? Come on. Alan Wake 2 is fucking spectacular.
And he skipped all the cutscenes. Nick, I mean.
And I skipped all the cutscenes and still adored it. My question, I was watching Scream and see them kill off a legacy character, Dewey. Kind of ruined the franchise for me. So I'll get to it. Can killing off a fan favorite character kill a franchise or hurt it in your opinion? I'm still kind of mad of Activision killing off Soap in the Modern Warfare 3 reboot. Yeah, I think it can ruin a franchise when you kill a legacy character. I was annoyed by Dewey dying too in Scream.
When they killed Joel, I lost almost
Look
all
at
my
Last of Us
interest.
part. Yeah, look at Last of Us. That show, like now, everyone I know that was watching that show is like, well, I'm not watching this show anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done with this show. I still don't understand why they went through with it. I'm like, bro, that was silly. I know it's in the video game, but I mean, even the video game I don't think was as popular as the first one because of the death of Joel. Like, I don't know. I think it can ruin a franchise myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Personally.
Did you guys see the shitty rumor? And I think it's completely unsubstantiated that Nick is voicing Master Chief.
Yes.
In the Halo
I am.
campaign Evolved.
I am voicing Master Chief.
Like,
The
did you
cat-
see
the
that?
cat
though?
is
Like,
out of the bag.
I don't think I saw any legitimate source reporting it, so it's probably bollocks, right? But like, we also know that Steve Downes has publicly said, yeah, initially he was called to recast for it, as if he might not get it.
There's a book coming out in December that is the sequel to Halo Infinite that is voiced by the audiobook has Jen Taylor and Steve Downes and others doing the actual voice work
That's cool.
on the audiobook for like first time I can remember, at least in a while. And I've been trying to get it for review, but I've never heard back from them, sadly, which I heard every other book. They're all up here.
While I was recording the voice work for Halo Campaign Evolved,
Yeah, you did say Nick.
they said to me,
Please put your
Dude,
pants back on.
put your clothes back on. I was like, no. Everyone gets to see these cheeks.
The
Everyone.
master
It's like,
cheeks.
but mate, it's just the voice work. I said, doesn't matter. The people in the recording studio, in the recording booth, deserve a good show too.
They need to hear the sound waves reverberating off of the perfect sculpt.
Off my cheeks.
Peach.
Off my cheeks.
Peach fuzz of your butt.
That's right.
Delightful. But yeah.
I'm sad no beans today. I was really hoping one of you two would get a delicious one.
No.
Everyone gave up on the beans when they saw I wasn't getting any bad ones.
Except for that, it was very funny at the end when you finally did.
Yeah, I got old bandage.
Oh, it's so grim, old bandage. Fuck that bean.
No, you have not
last question.
experienced stinky socks. Still the worst one.
Or wet dog. Or wet dog yet for me. Good old Collingwood. Hello, John and Nick, and happy Thanksgiving to Jesse. What game/games would you still like to be playing when you reach your retirement age? 65 to 70? Good old Collingwood. I think you all know the answer to my question.
He's attached to an image here. I'm not sure if Jesse's showing it. On
Mario
screen, but
Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple of old people playing Mario Kart 1v1 to
Since
see who makes
2001,
That's
this
awesome.
couple plays Mario Kart daily to determine who makes the tea.
It's
I like
Mario
it.
Kart 64.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, I'm still planning to playing most games. I think that I enjoy indies, particularly side scrollers, adventure games, action games, hack and slash game, whatever. I definitely plan to be. If I ever end up in a retirement home, which I certainly hope not, I will be quite happily like giant TV controller.
Yeah. As long as you put me in there with a video game console and a TV, whack me in a home, that's fine.
Yeah. You hear me, kids? Put me in a home.
Make sure I don't starve to death. As long
Yeah.
as they don't let me starve to death. As long as I will leave everyone in that nursing home alone. If you just give me a console and a TV and say, here you go, play Rocket League till you die.
Trav in
I'll
the
be
chat.
like, okay.
Streets of old age.
Nick, are you going to be getting into COD Mobile? They're bringing in Street Fighter 6. Might have Chun-Li.
Oh, really? I'll have to re-download that. I deleted it the other day. I might have to re-download it. But yeah, I fully expect to be playing most of the games I play now in retirement, unless something new comes along that just completely takes me away. But I fully expect to be playing Rocket League. Rocket League, I know for a fact I will still be playing if it's around and active. Fortnite, I'll still do my bi-monthly, 6-monthly, yearly playthroughs of Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage 4, Super Punch-Out. Like, I still just randomly play Super Punch-Out. I'll just be there and I'll be like, I feel like playing Super Punch-Out. So I'll just play it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Donkey Kong Country. I'll be like, I don't know why. I just want to play Donkey Kong Country. So I do. Streets of Rage 4 has now entered that sphere of games that I just randomly play because it is the greatest scrolling beat 'em up of all time. And it's basically perfect. So I bought it on Switch and started all over again because there's no cross save, so I had to start all over again on Switch. So I was like, that's okay. I love this game, so that's fine. I'll start all over again.
Your answer is so long. By the time you're done, you will actually just have to start playing them from the old age home.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, I unless something new comes along, I fully expect to be playing the same games I'm playing now.
I imagine handhelds and shit by then will be very performant. And if battery tech can take off in some way,
battery tech will take off. Yeah, okay.
There are like the folding nano shit. Like there's a lot of it. It's just, you're always fighting the entrenched companies. It's like, why did electric cars not take off? Well, because the oil barons didn't want it to, and so they stopped pushing. Like it's always that. It's always you're just pushing against the entrenched people who will pay others to murder you. If you come up with something like tires that don't explode when they lose air, and instead they just run real fine, and they pushed against that for decades and decades because they made a lot of money selling tires.
Or if you just mysteriously die after discovering free energy.
Yeah, if you fall out of windows all the time whenever something happens, like, oh shit, a really cool invention to help humanity. Ah!
Yeah, it's like, man, it's such a weird coincidence how that person died after inventing something awesome that costs no money that the entire world can take advantage of. It's so weird how they just mysteriously died.
Have you seen there's a new documentary out called The Age of Disclosure? Have you heard about this? It's available on streaming services, but it's basically like 30-something official worked in the government, worked in the CIA, worked in the National Security Agency, all of this shit going, oh yeah, aliens are, totally real, and we've been reverse engineering their technology, and we're in a arms race against all these other developed nations, and, and I'm like, really? Like, I need to watch this and just see if this is obviously it's going to skew in that yes, it's all real and they're lying to you, but like they've got a cast list of actual people on camera going yep and saying stuff. Apparently, I don't know, I haven't seen it.
You don't believe in aliens?
It's not aliens.
I believe that there is alien life, yes, 100%. I don't believe we're alone in the universe.
Logically there has to be,
but logically it's also so far away they'd never reach us.
The realities of faster than light travel being what it is, and time dilation and all of that stuff. That's why the premise, at least the books of Three Body Problem, is so interesting. I don't want to get super into the sci-fi.
Oh, what?
I got you, Jesse. Flip a coin between Nick and John for the bean.
Oh fuck!
Hey,
we get a bean.
These are the people who saw me eat a lot of them. So in the Christmas spirit. All right. Do I have a coin? You know what? I'm going to flip a Game Pass chip. Game Pass side is Nick.
Hey, they don't stink as much.
Backside is Nick.
Now.
All right, Game Pass side is Nick. Backside is John.
I've got that coin.
Fuck my life.
Yeah, fuck your life, John. Get fucked.
I told you. I told you to be John.
All right. Okay. To make this nice and quick for people, I should have had the wheel up already, but we are clicking spin, and here's the spin. It's for Jonathan, barf or peach. It is.
Oh fuck! I haven't had barf yet.
What is it?
It's not fun. It's like American chocolate from Nestle, or was it Hershey's?
God.
But no, barf is really gross. As you would expect, none of them are good. All right, hurry up. Come on. You got a timer.
There it is.
Man, the
orange.
Yeah, give me a timer.
Orange with red flecks. All right.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm turning on my torch so I can actually fucking
Torch.
see.
Flashlight. There's no fire in there.
Fuck you.
Nick actually found it quick this time.
I'd eat one, but
Yeah, it would cost another 50
one
bucks.
didn't go my way.
Yep.
Orange with
And that was
orange with red flecks.
probably a barf one. It was
It's just
probably a
orange,
barf
might
one
have
too.
red flecks in it. You can't smell, you can't shout, you can't bite.
Mine don't stink anymore.
I don't want it.
So it must have just been an issue.
It was probably one of the ones you
Okay.
ate was open. Or yeah. All right, come on, John. Quick. Whoa, that looks delicious. And peach is pretty good. Oh, he's right.
Barf.
Yep.
That's barf.
Oh, he's in pain. He's still chewing. Why are you chewing? Oh, John, how does it taste? Real quick.
He's savoring it. He's savoring it.
Oh, he loves it. Oh, people should get more for him. You should spend $50 and say John only.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
I've got a peach and buff one here, ready to go. It's there.
It's the audience, John. They love it.
Honestly, this might actually make me barf.
Yeah, it's horrible. None of them are
That's
good.
why that's why I had my bin ready last week, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the end of the
why do we agree to this?
Because it's $50, man. That's why.
Honest fucking. I thought bandage was bad.
No, barf's
Buff's always going to be worse than
but you know what the worst one is, and I dare either of you to just eat one, and you'd be an idiot if you did. Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Stinky Socks is the worst. Burnt Rubbers are really bad. Liver and Onions is really bad, but Stinky Socks is the worst one. If someone did 75 or more, they could just tell Nick to eat a Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks, I think.
I think this is Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks here.
Yeah, it's like red, white, and blue.
I think it's that one.
Yeah. It's so bad, man. I've eaten all of them, and Stinky Socks was my least favorite. What a great way to end the show. Thank you, Creed.
I'm tempted to just have a blue one, because the blue ones are good no matter what.
Can't waste them. Those are your lucky ones. I mean, you can if you want, but then
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue ones left. I got lots of black ones here.
Thank you, Creed.
Licorice and burnt rubber.
Our travel fund for next year is way higher than it normally would be at this point. It wouldn't
I've got
exist normally.
11 of burnt rubber or licorice.
They're both bad. Licorice tastes like shit, but at least it's supposed to be.
I'm not a big fan of licorice either.
Black licorice is not good. My wife likes it.
12. I've got 12 licorice or burnt rubber.
You know what's funny, John? While Amanda was streaming Cyberpunk a couple days ago, Sherez redeemed a bean, and she legitimately was about to cry. She was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's
So I did it. But then I spun it, and it's like, if it's a bad one, I'll do it. But then it was berry or toothpaste, and so she did it, and she's like, oh, this toothpaste fine.
Yeah, it is. It's totally
But if it was anything else, I was going to have to eat it. But I did 12 or 13 during the charity stream, and I think 9 or 10 of them were bad. And I wanted to die.
It's bean time.
Oh, fuck that. Right, I'll get out of here before someone else does.
And that's it. That's the end of the show.
I'm kidding. I refreshed the old one. No one redeemed that.
Yeah, I know.
Is it next week you're not on, John, or the week after?
2 weeks from now.
It is the
13th.
5th.
Okay.
13th of
Your 14th.
December. I'm hanging out with the boys.
Episode 292. He will not be here.
That's correct. Get a guest. Get someone fun.
And Christmas. Grubsmas.
I am available for that episode of the show.
Cool story.
That I co-own.
We got it right. Cody Bishop said he bought a Pennywise Funko. I might have
really?
Yeah,
Big
$2
thank you.
super chat 19 minutes ago. Cody Bishop bought a Welcome to Derry Pennywise Funko.
Oh,
I got you, Cody.
Big thank you to everybody for coming and hanging out with us and watching and having fun. We hope you all enjoyed the show.
We really enjoyed the bean.
It was nice. And I have to say, as much as I don't mind digging into the news, I liked that the show was super positive and that we spoke actually about fucking brilliant video games, because that's arguably why we're all here. If you enjoyed the show, do hit that like button. If you're an audio listener and you've enjoyed the show, do me a favor, go and rate us on Spotify, because genuinely, we could use some more reviews over there and we would appreciate it. Or wherever you listen to your podcasts. We'll be back next week for all the usual shenanigans, but we'll see you on Tuesday for headlines and whatever else lies ahead. Catch you later.
Ciao for now.